everybody, to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike Wendt and Andy Ferg. Of course, the F is for food. We are the food show you deserve. Thank you to our sponsors this week, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage, Ben Franklin Print Company in Middleton, Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, Anthony's Roast Beef and Pizza in Tewksbury, Cabaret Lounge, Route 1 in Peabody,
Kitty Bar,
Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly.
Facts.
Priority Capital, making our world your priority. And Mike's Amazing Foods, along with their mayo, mustard, coleslaw dressing. Mike's Amazing Foods. Thank you for sponsoring this week's show. Andy, how are you?
It's hot as a fucking bastard down here, man. Up here, I guess. Up here.
Is it?
You're down there in the center of the fucking earth in hell, but of course it's hot where you are. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. I don't know, but it wasn't this hot like a week and a half ago, and now it's 90.
It's cute watching you guys all sweat up there and fucking close schools down for forecasted potential heat and shit like that. Meanwhile, it's like, I'm walking around my lunch break, fucking 103 degrees, no big deal. This is summer. It's supposed to be hot.
Yeah, but we're pussies up here in New England.
In the wintertime, we're going to hear the same shit. What the fuck? It's cold as hell out here.
Yeah, we get all four seasons. And
what is this fucking snow shit? It's middle of November.
I got to pick up leaves and pick up dogs with their bare hands.
Yeah, no.
It rains all spring. It's hot as fuck in the summer. It snows in the winter.
Yeah, no.
We get all the four seasons, man.
I get variations of one.
Yeah, always hot.
Yeah, it's always hot.
Anyways, this fucking weather sucks. It's a heat. What do they call it? A heat dome. We have a heat dome.
Is that what they're calling it now? I've never heard that one. I thought you were making up words.
No, heat dome. It had something to do with the sun. I don't know. Fucking know what it means. It's a heat dome. So we got that going for us, which is nice. It's going to be 90, 94, 96, 98, 90. This is shit, man.
Guy came in the office today and he goes, man, there's something up with that sun. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, it's really hot. And I looked at him, I go, did you just say the fucking sun is hot? Take a lap. Take a fucking lap.
Take a fucking lap.
Take a fucking lap and go to the zoo. Holy shit. Yes, the sun is hot. Newsflash.
It's going to be almost 90 on Friday for the Celtics parade.
Yeah, are you going?
No, I don't go to parades.
You've never been? Have you done any?
I did the first Patriots one in 2001.
Right.
That's all. I don't need.
I did the Bruins one. That was it.
It was a really good day, but like I'm fucking 45 years old. I'm gonna probably get in a fight with some fucking punk.
Yeah,
I mean, some old guy or something. Who knows? I'm too fat and stupid to be at the fucking parade.
For my thing, I mean, I'm more of a hockey guy than anything else. So the Bruins winning, I was gonna be there. But it also worked out that I was working in radio at the time, so like it was a very convenient parade. It's like, yeah, I still got in there early just to kind of camp my spot out for when they fucking left the garden. But after that, it was just kind of walking around, popping in and out of the Greatest Bar because we had a whole section blocked off for us and grab some beers and chill out. But
to answer someone in the Instagram chat real quick, he's asked about the Kyrie shirt behind me.
Yeah.
That's the last one I have. It's a double extra large. If you want to buy it, you message me. I have one left.
Right now.
Yeah, first one to message me and send me a Venmo, I'll ship it to you. I have one left. I did not order extras because Joe's busy. It takes a minute to get fucking shit printed, and I also didn't think I'd have them in time. So I said, fuck it. I fucked up. I should have ordered more.
And they're not even allowed to be worn in the garden.
Well, the good thing for the folks, the garden is no longer needed.
There you go.
We finished it up last night.
They finished it up after, in my opinion, deliberately tanking their sweep so they could win at home. They finished it up last night.
I don't know about all that. That seems like a bit of a stretch. You don't lose games on purpose in the NBA. You don't lose. Professional athletes don't lose games.
You say that. And I always thought that as well. But watching two playoff series right now, the Stanley Cup and the NBA Finals, both seem to be going a particular way, being handily fucking game 1 through 3. Celtics, Panthers seem to be taking care of it. And then game 4, both of them completely act as if they weren't even there. They just don't show up.
Yeah.
8-1 fucking Edmonton kicks the dick out of them, and fucking the largest play, it was like 45-point playoff fucking margin.
It was a bit of a margin.
I'm not a big, I'm the lingo I don't have down, but I remember being like, what the fuck am I watching during game 4?
So I mean, I can give some explanation to game 4 of the Celtics. I didn't watch the hockey.
Right.
But Scott Foster was the ref in that game, and Scott Foster, he's the most corrupt ref in all of basketball right now. Remember that guy a few years ago that was gambling in all the games and got in trouble, went to jail?
Vaguely.
Oh, yeah,
it's a familiar sounding story.
Yeah, Scott Foster's best friend. He was heavily involved. He just didn't have the same evidence. They couldn't fire him and kick him out. So
if he's so known as the most corrupt ref in the NBA, how's he employed by the NBA?
Oh, the NBA loves extending series. Do you know how much money they make for a game 5 instead of a game? How much money they lose when they lose games?
Yeah.
It's a $1 zillion industry. So Scott Foster, a.k.a. the Extender, that's his nickname.
Really?
Because he extends series, was the ref in game 4. Brown.
Had he reffed any games prior?
Not in the finals.
Okay.
Brown, Tatum, and I think Drew Holiday all had 2 fouls early. 3 of your best players, 2 of your 2 best players, and arguably your 3rd or 4th best player.
Sure.
Because Zingis was out. That also mattered. Zingis was out. That fucked him up for a day. But all those things might be true.
Bazinga fucking with his bum wheel.
Drew Holiday was flawless throughout the entire playoffs until game 4.
I'm talking like I didn't just learn that name this week.
Until game 4, Drew Holiday was flawless.
Yeah.
Kristaps Porzingis.
Porzingis.
Bazinga. When he first came in the league, they put his face on a hat. It was a horrible drawing, like that was pixelated.
Okay.
And it's me.
Oh, really?
It's very strange. Yeah, it's me. One of the old beef mods bought it and wore it all the time.
That's hilarious.
Said he wore a hat of me, but it was a Porzingis hat.
That's fire.
It was my ego though, so I shouldn't talk about it.
Oh yeah, huge.
Ego's too big. I mean, it's but whatever. No, I think it's a combination of fatigue, trickery, bad refs.
Yeah.
Maybe the league. I don't know, but yeah, it was something was going on weird in game 4 because they played like shit, and then game 3 they played great. Game 5 they played great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually believe that the players are tanking games. I don't actually believe that. It's fun to say. It's fun to spin that narrative. But come on, the fix was in at some point.
Something was
players
going
might not have been involved, but somebody was extending that to game 5.
Someone said the second they announced Scott Foster as the ref, the players said, "Well, we know this. We're going to lose this fucking game." And the effort went bye-bye. Because he's famously known to fuck up, make series last. That's what his job. His whole job is to. The second they announced on the radio, I said, "Oh, game 4's over."
Get your game 5 tickets now.
Yeah, even I knew. But also, it was way cooler for the Celtics to win at home.
Oh my god, it so was.
Game was awesome.
Game was awesome. It's one of those things. It's always better to win at home. It always looks better. It's better to watch, and if you're fucking lucky enough to be in attendance, it's fucking amazing.
Do you know how they dropped the confetti after the game last night?
No.
You didn't see the very. So
I know that they did. I don't know how they did it.
No. I'm sorry. The fact that they did, that.
Yes.
Okay. After Dallas won game 4, they dropped confetti because they knew they weren't getting out of the game. They knew there was something like they're not coming back. This is our time to say thank you to the team because they're losing game 5.
That's a weird one.
Yes.
Even loading a confetti thing up in Dallas for game 4.
Stupid.
Why?
Because they're a shitty fucking sports town.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, unless you're a Cowboys fan, the Cowboys fans are legit. But the basketball fans, the hockey fans, they're fucking homos. They're gay. Not good. It's not. It's just a shitty sport. Most of these towns are shitty sports towns.
Yeah.
Very few New York, Phillies. St. Louis is pretty good.
Yeah.
Most of
just watch the documentary on how great Vancouver is for their city.
Yeah, they do burn it down, don't they?
Holy shit.
Well, I was going to say that. Do you know there was only 7 arrests last night in Boston?
Yeah, I saw the reports. They were very behaved.
They sang "Sweet Caroline."
Yeah, a couple assholes climbing fucking poles, but no cars were flipped. No injuries were reported.
We won and we're happy. Yeah. Why are we burning stuff down? Yeah. Fucking asshole. We you know what it is, Mike? What? We've been there before.
I was just going to say, act like you've been there before, and yeah, Vancouver hasn't won any Stanley Cups, so that's why.
So, think about the Celtics second since I'll say since 2000. What the Pats won 6, Bruins won 1, Red Sox won 4.
I saw that post today. I don't know, but yeah, we win.
Yeah, but we know how to win. Mm-hmm. We're good at winning. We're talented at winning.
When's the last time Was the Bruins win the last one, or did the Patriots win out?
No, Patriots and Red Sox both won since then.
Okay, yeah.
18 Red Sox.
I was trying to think, when was the last
Sox,
time a championship was won?
2018 Red Sox, I think, and the Pats won that same year. They beat the Rams that year, I believe, in the Super Bowl.
Okay.
And this is a good example of how great a sports town it is.
The years just all blur together. It's like
we don't know when our last major championship was before this year because it happens so fucking often.
You know who does? Fucking Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver does. You know who else does? Dallas.
Yeah. Have they ever won one?
Their basketball team, yeah. Dirk Nowitzki's got one.
Oh, gotcha.
Dirk was good.
Yeah.
Dirk was real good.
Good name, too.
But Dirk Nowitzki's a fucking solid name.
Great name. I hope he has a big dick with a name like that.
He's got to. He's Polish and he's 7 feet tall. Those two things together make for a giant fucking cock.
That's fucking awesome.
Just a fucking thick kielbasa on that fucking guy. Just dragging. Zingas has probably got one too, because you can't be 7'3" and not have a huge dick. Even a small dick on a 7'3" guy.
He's a lanky motherfucker, though.
That's true. That's the thing too. Tall, skinny guys, they got the dicks.
Yeah, we do. Oh, wait.
They get the Big Adam's apple, huge dick. You know how it works. We've done the math.
We've done the
math. Whole episode on it.
But that's also why it didn't surprise me when he was actually hurt. Because I mean, you look at the guy and he looks very breakable. For a pro athlete, it's like he's tall as fuck, but it's like he's very lanky. And it's like you always look at those guys like their shin is like 3 feet long. It looks like he'll just snap.
I'm under the assumption that a lot of men, their appearance and their dick are similar.
Okay.
Short fat guys have short fat dicks. Tall skinny guys have long skinny dicks. I think that's going to be the case a lot of the times. I think that's how it's going to work. You
I'm blessed and tall and fat. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, good for you. Nice job. It doesn't work for me. I'm a bad example. I also have size 13
shoes. Got a nice fucking can of tennis balls down there, brother.
I got a fucking pencil, and it's terrible. It's sad. It's a thick pencil, but it's just sad. I wear a size 13 shoe and I have huge hands. None of the fucking signs are true.
There was a line, Celtic Pride, while we're talking about the movie. When they're making drinks, they're getting Damon Wayans drunk in the bar. And Dan Aykroyd is mixing up a drink, and he goes, "This is called," and his name in his Jim. He goes, "This is called Jimmy's Dick. It's short, it's fat, but it fills the gap."
That's right.
And oddly enough, that's the second fucking fat dick reference Dan Aykroyd has made in movies.
Mr. Thick Dick to Mr. Urinal Cake.
Yes, sir.
That's right. That's my favorite lines of all time.
What are the odds he's just ad-libbing because he's got a fucking thick dick down there?
Dan Aykroyd does have big dick energy.
Yeah, he does.
He's got huge cock energy. Oh, speaking, I just my mind works in weird ways.
Sure.
I thought of Dan Aykroyd. I thought of his vodka
and his dick.
I thought of him. No, not yet. I thought of him going around hawking his vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Quick sidebar: John Taffer was making the rounds around here.
Quick sidebar: that is the Rolling Stones Crystal Head vodka that he gave me.
Very cool.
Yeah, because we had him on the show.
Flexi.
But yes, Taffer was making the rounds.
I heard he was not the greatest.
He doesn't seem like he'd be the greatest.
He looks like a fish. He's Dr. Phil's buddy. He's obviously a cunt.
Never
Apparently,
met the man.
He spent 90 seconds at Fibbers.
He's another one of those famous TV personalities with the hairline that got thicker as the show went on. Odd.
Well, he's famous at least.
Yeah.
There's other people who aren't.
I was so pissed you didn't go, though. I mean, come on. You're a fucking content whore. Even if you don't like the guy, even if you know it's going to be shit.
I'm so glad I didn't go. 90 seconds? He was not going to be Ty Law.
Yeah.
He was bullshit.
We'll get to the Tom Brady thing, but Ty Law fucking with his vodka branding all over himself.
Oh, yeah. Hat, his shirt.
Everyone else is dressed in like suits or the Hall of Fame jackets. Ty Law's like, fuck all that. Corvon everywhere.
He wore the exact same outfit to Fibbers that he did on stage, except for he put the red jacket over the T-shirt, but the T-shirt was still very visible.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very visible. I never finished the Tom Brady induction. I watched most of it the night of, and then I went and finished. I got the Belichick and Brady stuff, but I missed the receivers, but that's not important. Anyways, Celtics won.
Did you get the Bill Burr stuff? Because that was pretty
Bill Burr was awesome. Bill Burr called A-Rod gay.
He called him gay. It was fucking fantastic.
In front of 60,000 people, Bill Burr inferred that A-Rod might like
his
sucking
shirt's tucked in. He's got frosted tips. He's an ally.
I don't know. It is Pride Month.
It's fucking Pride Month. Bill Burr. Oh, fantastic.
That was that made me wish he was at the roast because he's fucking Bill Burr.
Here's the thing. Bill was great. I'm happy he was there. I feel it would have been beneficial for all parties if him and Affleck had switched roles. Like Affleck shouldn't have been at the roast, and it would have made more sense if he had done something at the fucking induction.
Yes,
because he would have been more subdued. He wouldn't be screaming about the internet, hopefully. And Bill would have just killed.
Yeah, Bill would have absolutely killed the roast. Would have ruined the roast. It would have been fair for everybody else.
He doesn't do roasts though.
He doesn't, but he could do a Tom Brady.
Oh, I know he could, but it's almost like maybe it's like a personal choice. Like I don't want to just hang out and like, you know what I mean? Like it's almost
maybe he can't handle the jokes toward him.
You would assume he's been offered. You would assume he's been offered roasts, being who he is and the type of comedy that he does. But yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't want to take the shit.
Yeah, I bet that's what it is. He can definitely dish it out, but he's not going to get sit up there and get abused by Amy Schumer for a fucking hour. Right. Just dumping on him. So Nikki Glaser just shitting on him. He's going to be called a fucking racist ginger at least 1,000.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly. But also, he's said some really hateful things toward women.
Bill
Burr has, Yes. He went on a hot streak for a couple of years when it was 90% woman hate on his live shows.
Sure.
And he did a special. It was not good. It was his only bad special. And it's like when you get to a certain point in your career, you talk about what you're doing, and he was fighting with his wife.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he married a black chick. He's got a fucking daughter now. Women are cool with him, right?
Yeah, they're fine, but he just had a rough go with it came to. He's always had a tough relationship with women because of one of his jokes, the hardest job in the world being a mother.
Well, yeah, I mean he's got that attitude that is very similar. We grew up in a place and a time very similar, and it's kind of what was his fucking Netflix movie? It was something Dads.
Oh, that's a great movie.
Old Dads, was it?
Old Dads. Old Dads.
Exactly. It was it was the Boston version of fucking Larry David.
Yeah. But he killed it as usual. But anyways, let's stay back on topic here, though.
Where were we?
We were on Celtics still.
Still on Celtics. What's going on with them?
They won last night.
When are they playing next?
They're not probably October.
I heard they took a flight this afternoon to Miami.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're in Miami, but it's a great place to party, I guess. So
here's the thing that immediately popped into my mind. Celtics just won the championship and are in Miami. Yeah. There is a good chance the Panthers win the championship tonight, and they're 20 minutes from Miami.
Oh, shit.
That fucking city. Speaking of cities who have nothing to do with nothing, but they're going to burn. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
I just think it's funny that they went to a place with arguably the Celtics' biggest rival in the recent years is the Miami Heat.
I've seen it posted a couple times.
Weird.
The disgruntled Celtics fans when they found out they went to Miami. And I kind of, I feel kind of similar. And again, I just remember back to the Bruins, the 2011 Bruins, where it's like those guys were drinking in every bar in Boston all week. They fucked up Foxwoods, that famous bill.
Yep.
And they were popping in and out of bars left and right. The Patriots, same thing.
Mike Napoli, the Red Sox World Series in 2015, walked around shirtless, ripping butts.
I was trying to remember if it was Edelman or him, but yeah.
It was ripping butts, walking around shirtless, living the dream.
And that's what you're supposed to fucking do.
Yeah, I don't get the Miami thing.
I mean, I understand it from their mentality of let's just fucking hit Miami and fucking live it up, but it's like you're fucking millionaires. You can do that whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah,
you literally have an off season right ahead of you.
I don't understand basketball players in general, so I'm not going to pretend I do. I just know Boston is not the most fun town in the world.
No, but how did the PR department at fucking Encore not wrangle them immediately?
They should have. They should be at Encore.
Like, how did they not have the Bruins tab that was at Foxwoods at fucking Encore with the Celtics?
Because they're idiots like me. Why don't I have 40 of these fucking things to sell? I don't.
I text you immediately. Why don't you have shirts coming out for Friday? Well, Joseph.
Because I'm a fucking moron. No, it's not even. I didn't order them. I didn't. I can't blame Jokes. I never asked. He probably could have done it.
He probably could have.
I didn't ask. I should have ordered more the day after Ferg Fest.
You would have also had to go to the fucking. You'd have to go to the parade. You have to set up your fucking cardboard box and start hawking your t-shirts.
Yeah, I can't do that. I have to do my real job.
Out there ringing a bell.
Yeah. Ding ding. I should do a lot of things that I don't do. It's okay.
It's all right. It's all right.
No one. No. I need $1 million. I just want to throw it out there. $1 million gets me off the ladder for a couple
one
years.
Would be nice. Yeah, $1 million.
$1 million. I can get off the ladder for a couple years and build the empire.
It's true. It's true.
Busy.
All right. So we go with the Celtics?
Yeah, fucking they won.
They're in Miami. I'm sure we'll follow their exploits on social media all week.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I don't care.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum was his kid said, "Dad, you're the greatest in the world." And he said, "I know." And he put that in the press conference.
That's
they asked. They said, "What did Deuce say to you?" His kid's name's Deuce, which is fucked up. But anyways,
that's interesting.
And he goes, "Yeah, I know. I am. I like it. I like the confidence. Yeah, kid. I am the fucking greatest in the world."
I'll tell you what.
Tell your friends.
A lot of basketball players when they get the microphone in their face right after winning a championship, they love God.
Yeah, he always gives the glory to God.
Right away. Boom.
But he did the right thing though. He pulled it back, saying, "Not because I won the championship, because God gave me the ability and the people around me to have a chance at this," which is better than most, which just gives it all to God, all the glory. He basically said, I'm pretty fucking good, and that God gave me that, but I did this shit. God didn't do it. Mm-hmm. Fuck you, God.
Well, I like that one.
Yeah, that's better. He also did a
I'd like to thank one person in particular here, me.
That's right. God put me here.
God didn't lift weights. God didn't fucking do cardio.
Yeah,
that was me.
Out there pressing the jump shot. I'm the one pressing the jump shot. But he also he did the Kevin Garnett impersonation.
Are you trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball? Don't
turn this into a holy war, Harris. Yeah, he did the I can't believe it, or we did it. We did it. Screamed it. We did it.
Yeah, he did the Garnett thing.
It was reminiscent of Garnett. Yeah. People making fun of him. Like, leave the fucking guy alone.
Dude,
he's had a monkey in his back for years.
What would any of them do in that situation besides shit their pants?
The guy did nothing but the right thing during the whole series. He didn't win the MVP and still didn't get all butthurt because he probably should have won the MVP based on history and all the stats.
Yeah.
He's the only person ever to have the stats he did and not win the MVP.
Oh.
Ever. There's only, I think, 5 other people led the team in points, rebounds, and assists in the NBA Finals. All 5 of them were the MVP.
So what is your theory?
He didn't play great in a few games. Jaylen Brown played great defense. He locked up the best scorer in the league. Mm-hmm. And you can't put that on a piece of paper and say it's a stat.
Right.
Because him covering Luka every game, almost all game, it's a hard fucking job. And he did a good job. Luka didn't play the best. Luka played like shit.
Luka's a doughy motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, that fat fuck couldn't even run at the end of the games. He may need to get himself in
these are shit. 2 guys that know fat fucks.
Yeah, he's one of us. He could fucking join the podcast.
He's really good.
He talks shit and he's fat. That's the criteria. Mm-hmm. He could be 3rd chair right now, and he wouldn't even need money.
Does he speak English?
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay.
He called someone's mother a hoe last night during the game.
Fucking love that. There was a point, fucking Kyrie went over the bench, and the fucking 7-year-old commentator starts putting the boots to him. I was howling.
That was
giving him the business.
Mike Breen goes, "Oh, a fan just said something to Kyrie. That was disgraceful." Hey, Mike, what did he say? Because we're qualified to say really bad things in this town, and hopefully we didn't. But you made it seem like we might have.
Yeah.
Like, what did he say? Did he call him a piece of shit? Because that's okay.
This town doesn't have a great history with black basketball players that wear Celtics colors, never mind the other team.
Yeah, ask Bill Russell. He didn't do well in Reading. That racist town of Reading.
Yep.
And changed the name from Reading to racism. Anyways. Yeah, so I listen, I love the Celtics. I love the team. And Tatum did everything right, so get off the guy's fucking back. Yeah. Just because he did a shitty Garnett impersonation. Who cares?
Who gives a fuck? He felt it.
He was happy.
You could tell he felt
it.
He wasn't doing a Garnett thing. He felt that shit. You could tell.
Yeah, and anything's possible, and we did it. Great.
We did
I want them both on a T-shirt. We did it.
Yeah. Fucking A. No, Andy can print more shirts.
Fucking Barstool putting Derek White's busted up grill on a T-shirt. I'm making memes. They're making T-shirts. We're not the same.
They had a whole line of shirts and hats the next hours after.
Yeah, Banner 18 shirts, hats. Listen, there's a reason he's the fucking
Dave made what $1.5 million on his gambling shit.
I saw that bet, and I'm like, he picked Scotty Scheffler to win one thing and the Celtics to win another.
Hey,
that's an odd combination. No, let me out. That's an odd combination. And the only person who does that combination is a fucking degenerate.
Well, he's got another one. Is it? I don't know if he betted for. I think he betted for Edmonton. if Edmonton wins, he gets like 2 point something more million. I mean, he's going to lose that one, bud.
Here's the thing.
He's going to lose that one, unfortunately. But
post all your bets, Dave.
Oh yeah, post the losers. You mean? Yeah.
I want to see them all. He doesn't always tell us.
Well, that's just it. I got a guy at work that does a lot of sports betting, and when he wins, he won't shut the fuck up about it, and he wants to tell everybody how they should be betting. And when Hard Rock started up down here in Florida, and all of a sudden sports betting's legal down here, and blah blah blah. Okay, you got yourself a free couple $100 because the introductory offers and all that stuff. Fine. So I started taking some of his advice. No. I lost 6 fucking bets in a row. I'm like, I'm not listening to you. I'm betting with my heart, and I still lost.
Buy the dip. Buy the dip, as the kids would say.
And then he wins, and he's like, fuck you. I'm like, fuck off, man. Come on.
You lost 27 times. You won 1. Yeah. It's like people that win the lottery. You didn't win. Mm-hmm. You just won today. You lost yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. You're a loser.
It's a little different. I mean, they probably put a couple hundred into winning the lottery and got a couple million. So that's actually...
No, I'm talking about the Keno players who lose 700 and win 450.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right.
Yeah, you've been doing this for
I got 2 $70. Yeah, you've been here for 5 hours, pal. Calm down.
My brother has a good system for gambling. It actually works. The fucking prick. He's good at. He has a slot system.
Okay.
He watched some YouTube video, and you sit down. In the first 3 games, if you don't win, you move on. And the second you're up, you do this.
Here's the thing.
I don't play slots because they take no skill, but he seems to do all right.
Here's the thing. When I go to the casino, I do play slots. They're fun, especially there's a lot of noises and lights and flashing shit, and it keeps the ADD going.
Of course.
I've tried watching like those TikToks or the fucking YouTube videos and stuff, and I've had every intention of implementing them. But I'm drunk when I'm playing slots. So
I don't get them. I'm too dumb to understand slots, which is funny because usually the dullards are the one playing slots.
It is what it is. It's like for someone like me. I'm not a gambler at all. I'm not a gambler at all. So it's like if I'm going to the casino, it's usually because of either a restaurant or a bar or something like that, or just a night out, and I'll pop $40 in a slot. If I win, I win. If it's not, it's fucking $40. Whatever.
I like playing blackjack.
I do blackjack in Vegas only because I go with Will, and he'll park himself for 8 hours, and I can pop in and out of a blackjack table.
And I'm good at blackjack. Blackjack takes some skill, some thought.
You can count to 21?
No, it's not that. You just gotta know when to hit, when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away, and when to run. But no, like I've done well at blackjack in my life. I've won thousands of dollars in one sitting. Mm-hmm. Also lost because the cards aren't good. But it takes a little bit of skill. It's not just all games of chance, because those games of chance in a casino, the house will always win. There's no chance. There's no way you can win.
Right.
You can personally win, but eventually the casino wins the money. At least in blackjack, you have control.
They still win.
Yes, sometimes you have control.
Wins.
Of course, you have control of the loss. You aren't beholden. Like I won't play video blackjack because it's stupid, and the casino owns it.
Yeah, no.
Because that's set up. You're going to lose. They're going to give you bad cards eventually.
Blackjack isn't very fun in general to me. So video blackjack is just a fucking waste of money.
I like playing blackjack and not following their rules to a T, because they get the rules. All these fucking people get the rules.
You mean people's rules or the casino's rules?
People's rules.
Okay, go ahead.
The unwritten, the unspoken.
I think we're going to be speaking the same language on this.
Yeah, don't hit it. Don't hit on this card. Double down, split aces.
Yeah.
Never split never split kings. I'm splitting kings.
Anything. I'm just having fun. Let's be fucking honest. If I sit down at a table, I'm doing it to have fun. I'm going to talk shit to the fucking dealer. I'm going to talk shit to the people around there. I'm not taking it serious at all. I don't give a shit because I'm not planning on winning. Let's be quite honest. But there are people at the table that do, and oh boy, do they get mad.
Here's a scenario I'll give you. A perfect example. I was in Vegas. I was drunk, having fun. I was actually playing quite well and winning.
Okay. Dealer
shows 6. Now 6 is the best card for the dealer to show, because that's the most likely chance he's going to bust.
Sure.
Because you have to assume he has a face card under there, so he has 16. He has to hit on 16. That's the rule. So now there's so many cards available that would make him bust.
Okay.
Anything above a 6 is a great card for you. So there's only 5 cards in the whole deck that aren't great for you.
Right.
Okay, great. I have a pair of kings. I've won the hand. I've won. I'm going to win. But I can win 2 bets if I split them. So now I have 1 king each, and I can get a card for each of those kings.
Mm-hmm.
So I've doubled my bet because he has most likely a chance to lose. But it's not a practice you do. So now I split my kings when I should stand. Okay, first card comes out, king. Now I got another king. Split them again. Now the triple bet going. The guy next to me needed that king. I shouldn't be getting a hit because I fucked him over because he had an 11. I'm not playing your hand, buddy. I'm playing my hand.
Right.
Now I have 3 kings, and I'm gonna win. I'm triple my bet. Yes, I just fucked you out of 21. Not my fault.
So
I can't see what cards are
that
coming.
part of it I can't fucking stand because it's like you're exactly right. I'm playing my fucking hand. Mind your goddamn business. I don't give a shit if you wanted that card I just got. It helped me.
Yeah, they can go both ways.
I'm also trying to win here. I'm also trying to win. I don't give a shit how I'm going to play. But no, I have been politely and impolitely asked to leave the table by other players.
Like, what if he had a 12 and he was going to hit, and I took his king? I just saved you. I saved you from busting.
Yeah,
it's easy. It works both ways. Fuck you, buddy. We're trying our best to win I'm trying to win my money.
Gamble talk.
That's right. We'll do a little gambling. Sure.
We'll do gambling talk.
Listen though, we got to get to the holiday that just passed. Not the one that's coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
I forgot about that, and I was chastised in the phone by someone when I asked what holiday was coming up.
I insisted for it off and to be paid extra for it as well, because Sicilian.
Yeah, the Moors.
The Moors, yeah.
The African Moors, they came in, they had sex with your people.
Let's just go watch True Romance because we can't say most of the words.
Mike's talking about his big black dick and his dark skin, so we know when she gets Juneteenth off. Of course.
I do, and I get paid extra.
Yeah, you should get it all. Mm-hmm. And you don't take months off for mental health. You're a fucking great employee.
I am.
You're a good employee.
I got to work that angle, though. Jesus Christ.
So Father's Day was Sunday.
Yeah. What'd you do?
You don't have any children, so I'm not going to wish you a happy Father's Day.
You'd be the first.
I will not bother you with that.
You'd be the fucking first, sir. Almost, I would say. I worked, so I went in and there was, I'd say, half a dozen people in the first couple hours, and every one of them, happy Father's Day. First of all, you don't fucking know me or what I'm dealing with in my own personal fucking life, but I'm also not a father. So I tried, as
far as you know,
I tried de-escalating. Exactly. I tried de-escalating as the only way I knew how, by just kind of being like, not for me. Let's go with half dozen. About 3 of them just kind of fucked off after that. They kind of took the hint, like, I'm not going to engage anymore with this person. We are strangers. We're going to continue to be strangers. Moving on. One of them goes, you don't have kids? Nope. And she fucked off.
Beautiful.
Number 6. You don't have kids? Nope. Why not?
Ooh.
Okay.
I prefer anal sex, young lady.
Now you're in my shit storm. And I just unleashed how, I don't feel it's responsible if you don't want kids to bring kids into this world, and fucking I made the responsible choice of blah, 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 blah. I unleashed a tirade on her for what seemed like an hour, but was probably 2.5 minutes. And she just kind of got real depressed real fucking quick and left.
Should have just brought up the anal thing, that you're into anal sex and blowjobs.
I mean, I was trying to keep it classy.
In guys.
Trying to keep it classy. I mentioned abortion.
The adoption system's tough.
Yeah.
And you can't, and as we've discussed before,
I got my eye on this 17-year-old Korean.
There's no cum in my tongue. I eat pussy and fucking fuck ass. I'm not having a baby. Eating pussy, you're gonna get that fucking throat cancer, but you'll be all right.
But yeah, I found it was so annoying to me that I texted you about it. That it's one of those things that I don't feel it's necessary, warranted, or really should be a thing, that you wish other people besides your father a happy Father's Day, and you're wished it by anyone other than your children.
For the most part.
That's really that's just my personal opinion on it. And it's one of the many holidays you probably shouldn't engage strangers in. We've talked about the Memorial Day thing.
Juneteenth.
Yeah,
skip that one.
Okay. Because I guarantee you there's going to be some fucking absent-minded asshole that's going to walk in tomorrow and wish happy Juneteenth to some fucking white guy. And it's like,
I'm going to wish to all the black people I see. I might see 2 or 3 tomorrow. Happy Juneteenth, Jamal.
But it's
my name's not Jamal. Of course it is. Don't lie to me.
Yeah. But like,
is it Ricky?
But even like you see people on like social media doing it. The generic, gotta wish a happy Father's Day to all the dads, and not in the cool whore way.
Yeah,
they're not wishing it to the daddies. They're actually trying to just make it about themselves. Let's be quite fucking honest.
So I got a few DMs, which were appreciated.
Sure.
Weird, but still appreciated.
One was after my tirade. Oh, by the way, happy Father's Day, buddy.
Yeah. Fuck you, cunt. But I didn't send any. I responded to the ones I got. But I don't. I wish a dad happy Father's Day if I know he's a father. Like I went to Twisted Fate.
Sure.
On Sunday we had that toast with didn't really toast. We just, a handful of dads met up at Twisted Fate on Sunday, and
that was a good idea. I like that idea.
Yeah, we had some fun. We had some beers. We had good conversation. I love hanging out with Dave.
Did Dan Connor and his 87 kid show up?
Did not see Dan. I haven't seen Dan in a while. He's been absentee for a bit.
Don't give me that. He's living in Laconia now.
No one.
He was in Charlie's place.
I know he was having sex all over it. We know that.
We know that.
He discussed it. Did you see that post?
I
he went through all the different places he had sex in that house. 87 times total. 5 on this thing. He did the math. It was crazy.
He's a fucking animal. Jesus Christ.
So I had a good Father's Day weekend. I claimed the weekend. It's a pro tip for all the dads out there who have a wife and children, and Mother's Day's first. You have an opportunity to get a fucking phenomenal weekend if your wife's not a cunt.
Right.
If she's a cunt, give her one day and take your one and move on.
Sure.
But if she's a normal woman like my wife is, you give her the weekend. You start on Friday. You do whatever she wants. It's not that hard to be nice. Again, unless she's a cunt, but mine's not, so perfect.
Sure.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, sleep in, go to breakfast, cook her dinner, take her out, buy her, make her drinks, whatever she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Because 1 month later, it's your turn. Now you get the fucking, weird sex if you want it. You get to go to breweries. She can't even drink at these places. I'm dragging her to every brewery in America on Saturday. We go go to dinner. We were all over the world on Father's Day weekend.
Where did you go?
Friday.
You did like
Salem Beverly Brewery tour.
I was just gonna say, a brewery tour. Yeah.
We only had 3 breweries though because I pooped out.
Yeah.
And
did you snatch one of those umbrellas from the lobster shanty?
I did not even go there. We actually were gonna go there.
Those look good. I don't even have a fucking back table on my deck, but goddamn, that umbrella looked awesome.
I already have an umbrella on my porch that I got by accident from Amazon that I'm still figuring out how to use, so I don't need another one. Just appeared one day at my house.
Figuring out how to use.
Well, I don't have any place for it.
You open it, it blocks the sun.
Yeah, but where do I put it?
In between it. Is there a hole in the table?
I don't have a table.
Get a table, pal.
I have a roof over my deck in this city of mine. I don't disclose.
Yeah.
I don't disclose where I live. Of course, it's
in Indonesia. Yeah,
Indonesia. So yeah, we did the brewery tour on Saturday. Twisted Fate on Friday. Dinners, whatever I wanted. But Sunday, I wanted ramen.
Okay.
So there's a place in Salem, used to be called Kokeshi.
Mm-hmm.
And they had 2 restaurants. There's Bombolina and Kokeshi. Same owner, 2 restaurants right down the street from each other. Yeah. During COVID, they combined them to save money on rent, and they've never separated them again. Now you can just get ramen at Bombolina.
What was Bombolina before?
It was always a pizza place. It's still a pizza place. You can still get Bombolina pizza.
But now you can also get ramen.
Yeah, they have the 2-sided menu. It's a Japanese fucking ramen house. And it's also a fucking one of those copper dome pizza oven places.
Nice.
Yeah. Everything's good. My wife cannot eat anything in that building because of the gluten.
Right.
Especially because the pizza place with flying fucking flour. It's gluten city. And the broth's not gluten-free. So I wake up on Sunday morning with a hangover. You like to read it, but I am fucking disastrous.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my daughter we'd go get ramen on Sunday. I said, me and you will go on a daddy-daughter fucking ramen date. Now, didn't think about it at the time. A dad with one kid and no spouse is divorced 99% of the time. It's a family
especially
day.
On that day.
Assumed divorce. That's one thing. So I'm thinking I'm on a divorced lunch with my kid.
Sure.
Again, not divorced, wearing a wedding ring, but not divorced.
6 only, half dozen other. It checks out that you're a father with a kid. Yeah.
So we're at the ramen place, sitting too close to strangers, which I don't like. Whatever. And the waitress, who was wonderful.
Is it small or just was it busy?
They just put us. The tables are too close together. It's a big pet peeve of mine. It's a little busy. It's small, but the tables are too close together.
Bit both.
Give me 6 more inches, please. It's like my wife wants the same things I want. 6 more inches.
Nice.
Yes. So the waitress, again, really friendly, really bubbly, really nice, attentive. Doing all the right things.
Mm-hmm.
Loved her. Her name was Gretchen. She's a great name too. Fucking.
You don't hear that often.
Name. No. But then she comes over. And she's trying to decide whether she should wish me a happy Father's Day.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
She could have left it alone. She should have left it alone. Just leave me alone.
The default should be no. Have a nice day.
Hey, have a great day.
Be cordial. Good customer service. Great. Leave me alone.
Now, I'm with my daughter.
That's something that is not. It's not allowed to be. It should be okay. The thing, it should be normalized. That's the word I was looking for. Mind your fucking business should be normalized.
Yeah.
When someone is getting in your business that doesn't need to be or shouldn't be in your business, mind your fucking business. Should be allowed.
Mike, I'm with my child.
Yeah.
Who is 17. Now, there are 17-year-olds who look 27. I see them when I pick her up from school. Yeah. It's weird. She's not. She looks to be about 17. She's, got all the makings of a 17-year-old. Nothing about her.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing about her. She looks like Anthony Kiedis' girlfriend. So like a child.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The waitress leans over to me and says, "Are you dad?" Asking me if I'm her father so that she can wish me happy Father's Day. I get what she's doing. But the way she said it was giving me the choice of, are you her dad or her date?
Your response should have just been, hold up your fucking left hand and go, "Sorry, hon, I'm married."
I'm doing great. So I go,
"Are you dad?"
I go, "Yeah."
Back off.
Be pretty weird if I wasn't, right?
Yeah.
And she gets a little awkward. I go, "If I said no, for future reference, call the police. Because I'm on a date with a fucking child."
Yeah.
This is not to catch a predator. I didn't bring a 6-pack of Smirnoff Ice. I'm already sitting. What is going on? I'm with a fucking child. You do not. What if I said no? I'm on.
Andy.
I'm
I
her
have some
uncle
lemonade for you.
Yeah, exactly. Have a seat.
No. Don't get up. I'll sit down. Let's have a chat here. What are you doing with this young lady?
Yeah, it's my fucking kid. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Why do you have to ask him?
The funny thing is, this has happened to you before. This was one of our first nonsense conversations.
So, with the last time something like this happened was at Fibber McGee's.
Yep.
I was there with my wife. We dropped my daughter off at a friend's house down the street. We went. We had to kill an hour or two while they got dinner. They were trying to be a little grown-ups and have dinner. They were 14.
And she can eat at Fibbers.
Yeah, she can. There's plenty of children. My daughter's actually well trained to eat at restaurants as a kid. I taught her well.
I mean, your wife can eat at Fibbers. You had time to kill, so you guys went to Fibbers.
Not a ton of things. I had to text them on Sunday when I was there, saying, "What the fuck? Can you put some fucking gluten-free shit in the menu? I'm here all the time."
Seriously,
she can get one salad. She loves
I'm
it.
here all the time. Buy a second fucking grill.
Just get a gluten-free bread and find a way to not contaminate it, so she can have a fucking burger.
Right.
So, anyways, we're at Fibbers. This was years ago. My daughter was like 14, I think. I dropped her off at a friend's house. They were gonna hang out and whatever. I went to Fibbers to kill some time, and then driving back from Fibbers. It's a lot of travel. They end up walking into Fibbers.
Yep.
And sitting at a table, the two of them, her and her friend.
Yep.
So I'm letting them have their space. I'm not bothering them. I'm not one of those overbearing helicopter parents, and I'm also not one of those fucking creepy dads who's like, they're just being annoying.
What the fuck is that?
I just know some of these fucking dads are annoying. They want to be in their kids' business. They want to be the center of attention.
Right.
She's at her table. I'm at the bar. We're fine. I gave him the old hello. How are you? Nice to see you again. So, but it comes time to pay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to drop them off at the friend's house. We've had this discussion and bring Lily home because the time has passed. So I go to the bartender. Can I get my tab and can I get their tab too? And I point to two little girls at a table. Now she doesn't know.
Were they like were you at booths back to back? Like you just kind of went and there's two, or was it like across the bar? Like I'm gonna pick up their tab too. Diagonally
behind me over my right shoulder. So
how many other people were separating you? How many other tables?
Well, there was none because the bar has the bar in the corner. Walk down the bar, and then the tables are right behind the bar.
So you were at the bar; they were right there.
Yeah,
I got you. Okay. All right.
And I pointed at them. I said, "Want their check too?" Now, obviously, I was being innocent. I didn't think of the what she would think.
The implications.
Yeah, she was right. I'm just some fucking creepy dude trying to buy girls dinner.
You're the couple at the bar looking to swing.
Yeah, exactly. With children.
With children.
I bought you dinner. Do something for me, little girl. Like, no, that's not me. But yeah, that was very awkward for about 30 seconds. Well, no. It's my daughter. It's my daughter. Do not call the police. She's actually that girl's there still. That's the bartender then, and she definitely knows that I'm that guy still.
The guy that bought his daughter dinner. You're a fucking bastard, Andy Ferg.
Well, I think that moment is ingrained in her memory as being a bartender, like one of those weird fucking. This guy came in, and it ended up being his daughter.
Even though it's completely innocent, even though the story has been explained, you still are that creep in her eyes.
For that few minutes, I was the creep in her eyes. But again, the fact that I'm not the creep is not the story. That's no fun. The fact that I was a creep for a second is hilarious. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
I go to Fibbers. I'm the beef guy, except for her. I'm the creep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fucking asshole buying his daughter dinner. How dare I? Should have made her fucking pay anyways. So yeah, it's pretty awkward when you get accused of being your daughter's date, and it's only going to get worse because she's going to start looking. Yeah, but she's going to start looking like she's going to get older.
Well, I even text you immediately. I'm like, fucking, you're doomed when she can drink. Holy shit! When you two can go start drinking together, oh, you're fucked, dude.
Like we're going to hang out and go to bars because she's a great kid. Yeah. She's fun.
Yeah.
So it's I'm going to. Also, I want to
desensitize,
destigmatize the whole drinking thing where it's not such a big deal. So she's not passing out at Sully's tap before the fucking Celtics game like that idiot.
Holy shit! What a fucking nightmare.
You know him. He's fucking.
I know.
Beef bouncer. Yeah. You know Dougie. Dougie decided to get too drunk before the Celtics game on an empty stomach like a fucking shit. I don't know. He posted pictures at like 5:00
a.m.
p.m. I think he didn't eat lunch. He said.
Who gives a shit? You're a fucking adult.
I don't know. He's definitely
2 hours of pre-gaming is not alcohol poisoning.
Again, you got to be smarter than that.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be tougher when she's older and she's 21 and I'm fucking 47 and. At one point in our life, it's going to be. It's never appropriate, that gap, but it's going to be more acceptable as she gets older and I get older because she's going to.
Oh, you mean the visual?
Yes, the visual. Like obviously not going to be acceptable because she's my child, but like people that
fuck are we going?
People who don't know that she's my kid, at some point it's gonna look to them like we're dating. But
yeah, you're just going to be the older guy with the younger girl.
So which leads us to our next conversation because we're good at segues.
Fucking dynamite at segues.
There's no one better at segues than us. So Belichick is 72 years old, dating a 24-year-old.
He is.
It's a 48-year gap.
Yep.
We talked about this off air. In order for one of us to pull off this 48-year gap, the woman in question would be -3 years old right now. So someday in our lives, if we're 72 and she's 24, to do what Belichick's doing.
So 3 years and 9 months from today, our girlfriend would be born.
Yes, that is the math. In order to be Belichick. How fucking disgusting.
Well, how old is she again?
24.
Yeah, it's tough. It's
former professional cheerleader.
For who?
Competition cheerleading.
Oh. That's not professional. That's
she got paid for it. She was on a team. They did competitions and made money.
That's like Olympic. You're still kind of like amateur, aren't you?
No. She got paid.
Yeah, but professionals work for a team.
Still,
they cheer for a team.
You're professional at anything.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Anyway,
Hold on. Someone's saying it's 20. It's a 24-year age gap. No, it's not.
Do the math.
She's 24. He's 72.
She's 24.
48 year.
Yeah.
She's 24. He's 72. It's a 48-year age gap.
Mm-hmm.
She was in college when Bill met her 5 years ago.
What how did these lovebirds meet?
5 years ago, when she was 19 as a student at university.
Yeah.
She was on an airplane with Belichick. Struck up a conversation. Yes, she's fucking 24. She's not 48. Look at the fucking pictures.
Jesus Christ.
Stop. You see the fucking picture of this girl? She's a child.
Yeah, stop talking to him.
She was doing her philosophy paper, a paper on philosophy, and she had me sitting next to Bill on an airplane and picked his brain. He helped her do her homework.
So she comes from a well-to-do family, I would assume.
Clearly,
she's sitting up in first class with Bill.
Yeah, she's fucking got money. So they, for some reason, I don't get this, they exchanged information.
So wait a minute. So they're just on an airplane, and she what? Just
struck up a conversation with the coach of the Patriots, who was 67 when she was 19.
All right. I guess you could do that.
Of course, they were sitting near each other, and listen,
I don't talk to people on airplanes, but whatever. If it's Bill Belichick, maybe I'll say a couple words.
Oh, no. If I'm sitting next to Bill Belichick on an airplane, I'm going to talk to Bill Belichick about whatever. I find Bill Belichick fascinating.
I don't think Bill Belichick. See, my brain would go, I don't think Bill Belichick would want to talk to me. I think, look at the guy's demeanor. Does he look like a chit chat? I want to have a long conversation on a fucking flight with some fan.
So here's the thing. It depends on what you want to talk about.
Well,
Bill, you're the greatest coach of all time.
Obviously, fucking 20-years. What's up, Bill?
Yeah, she want to talk about philosophy.
You see that fucking 40-year-old stewardess? A little for my liking. Give me about 20 years on that one.
And also, Bill was not single at the time, so let's just get that straight. He's not single.
Okay.
He had Linda back then.
So is this? I didn't really get the references. Is this the girls who he was running? He was on the ring cam that they talked about on the roast.
I don't think so. I think it's a different one.
Because they just fucking using Bill's that fucking dick.
Bill is laying pipe right now.
Fucking laying that pipe.
He just dropped on the table and see who's into it.
Shit.
So Bill meets this 19-year-old college student. She wants to talk philosophy. She's doing a paper. He helps her. Here's the creepy thing.
Right.
Fine. That's all fine. They exchange phone numbers and stay in touch.
Odd.
Yeah, over the years. And now that he kicked Linda out, he's got rid of Linda. He's done banging the skank into Winthrop, whoever the fuck she was.
Linda was the blonde, right?
Linda was the blonde. Okay. She was younger too.
Well, she was younger than him, but she was a woman.
Appropriate. I think she may have been 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, not that might be a 24-year age gap. The fuck?
What, did you say a big thumb just pop up?
Yeah, that was awesome. I've never seen that before.
What the fuck? Do it again, whoever did that.
Jesus Christ, throwing thumbs at us. That was sick.
We are such fucking children.
We really are. That was fucking awesome. I don't care. So now Bill Belichick is dating a 24-year-old smoke.
Yeah.
That he met on an airplane who was in college helping write a paper, which is fucking creepy and disgusting.
He helped her do her homework.
Yeah, literally just fucking helped her. Oh yeah.
Oh geez.
I think if I sat next to Bill on a plane, I would try to strike up conversation, but I'd know very quickly if he wanted to talk or not. It's pretty simple. Yeah. I can read. I don't have autism. I can read social cues.
Yeah.
I have the downs a touch, but I still can read the cues.
Touch of the syndrome, not the tism.
Yeah, touch of the syndrome. Yeah, I'm so far down, I'm almost up. That's how good it is.
He's creating his own fucking spectrum over here.
That's right. I'm going to create a cocktail of mental illnesses that you won't believe.
The Ferg diagram.
Imagine I'll be a midget with autism and Down syndrome, and I'll be black.
Nice.
Be perfect. I'll be perfect, and also trans.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah, I'll be trans. I'll be queer. I can make a perfect.
If there's a box, I'm gonna check it.
That's right, and I might have one too eventually.
Nice.
All right. So here's the thing, though. Belichick, disgusting. That's fucking. It's pretty. I think it's wrong, but
it's okay. So I think it's. I mean, it is what it is. Like she's 24 now. It's weird. The earlier part is weird. The exchanging numbers on the plane and keeping in touch with a 19-year-old is weird when you're in your 60s. That's fucking weird.
Really weird. Really
if they had just met somehow, a chance meeting, whatever. She's 24 years old. Fucking you're now.
You may know the family too.
You're now an adult. But here's the weird part. Like they can't have anything to talk about. There can't be anything to relate about. Like I go out to bars and it's like, you see the fucking, like, I'm 45. The 20-somethings are just too young for me to even talk to. I was talking to somebody at a bar, and we were talking about Apple TV, and I go, oh yeah, and the fucking Beastie Boys documentary is fantastic. Who's the Beastie Boys?
Beastie Boys, yep.
I didn't even respond. I just turned my fucking stool and stopped talking to them. I'm like, Bill,
what can you say next?
You just ended the conversation. Not trying to be a dick, but we can't have any further conversation because who are the Beastie? Go fuck yourself.
Also, fucking grow up and listen to some music. Well, don't be an asshole. Like, the Beastie Boys are phenomenal. They're still important.
They're still fucking relevant. And that's the old movie excuse that I fucking hate. When you talk about movies with people who are younger than you and they're like, I wasn't even born. I'm like, I wasn't born when Jaws came out. Godfather. It's an amazing movie. The Godfather. Yep. Yeah, of course. Yep. Many movies that were made before 1979 are amazing.
Also, you know how lucky you'd be right now if you hadn't seen
all
the movies we've seen? Can you imagine seeing some of these things? Step Brothers for the first time? When they sleepwalk?
Any fucking fantastic movie for the first
Stripes
time.
For the first 45 minutes?
Showgirls for the first Hot Tub Time Machine?
Jesus, we banged her in the pool? Although that would fall on deaf ears nowadays because kids have porn at all times.
They do. You would, but see,
lucky fucks.
And they wouldn't have the context because they wouldn't have grown up watching Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
So Showgirls wouldn't have hit them the same way as like
you could have a Jesse Spano spank.
She was on caffeine pills.
She was. What's that song? I'm so excited.
There you go.
So excited. Jesse. Fuck, marry, kill quick. Jesse, the other one, and Lisa Turtle. Kelly, Jesse, Lisa Turtle. For our younger audience who doesn't know what the fuck we're talking about.
I'm fucking Lisa. I'm marrying Kelly, and I'm killing Showgirls. Jesse.
All right, I'm fucking Jesse, marrying Kelly, and killing Lisa because I am apparently racist.
Yep, there you go.
I didn't like her dance. The sprain. Fuck that dance.
The sprain.
She dated Screech. What a fucking
that fucking show is so bad. Like, how did it last for? In hindsight, a lot of the shows we loved are just awful.
Mike, explain this to me. How did they go from Indiana in middle school to California in high school and have the same fucking principal? That show has holes.
Yeah.
Okay. Mrs. Bliss didn't go, thankfully.
No.
Mrs. Bliss didn't make the trip, but Jesse did. Kelly did. Screech did. Zach. Lisa. I don't know. I don't think what's his name? Geraldo Rivera there. Fucking what's the tan Jack dude that's still on TV right now?
Mario Lopez?
Yeah, he wasn't in. He was the addition when they moved to California.
No, I mean the Miss Bliss season. That first season was weird. There was different. There was a whole bunch of different people.
Yeah, but still the core group and the principal definitely moved together. There was a shitty version of 90210, the Max.
Yeah, it was 100% a shittier version of 90210, and I think it came before 90210, didn't it?
And Max, the character who played Max might be the worst character in fucking TV history. His fucking pranks and his sunglasses.
He's terrible.
He's
terrible.
You know
what? You know what high school kids want when they're at the after school fucking malt shack? A magician.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here?
If you go back and watch Saved by the Bell right now, it holds up the least.
Also, all these fucking are malt shacks in California a high school hangout because 90210 and Saved by the Bell both fucking have them. I never did.
The Peach, that was the Peach and the Peach Pit. And now I'll give you another one to go back and watch. What a mind fuck! I'll give you a mind fuck.
Yeah.
When you were a young man, did you watch Boy Meets World?
I did not.
Okay. Do you know? I know
of it. Yes.
Okay. You know the character, the hot chick,
Topanga.
Yes, of course you do. And as a boy of the right age, there's no woman or girl you want to fuck more in your life as a adolescent teen than Topanga. I believe we're the same age as her, around the same age.
I mean, it's her and Kelly Kapowski, right?
Sure. So you're 13, Topanga's 13. You're getting the little woodies, you popping pubic hairs, life's good. Okay, right?
Learning about your dick.
You get lost in that now, right? Go back and watch. Want to mind fuck? because your brain still thinks you want to fuck her, but she's fucking a child because you wanted to fuck her when you were a kid.
Child.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you go back and watch Girl Meets World, I think the show's called.
The reboot, right?
She's the mom.
Yeah.
And oh boy.
And she still looks good.
She's so hot. Oh, Winnie Cooper, great comment in the chat. Winnie Cooper, definitely everyone wanted to fuck Winnie Cooper.
That's another good one.
Winnie Cooper, Kelly Kapowski, and Topanga. That's a fucking hot three-way right there.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck yeah, send it. Winnie, I would take her last.
And all still look great.
Winnie aged really well. She had a great face. It's hard to fuck that.
Fucking Tiffany Thiessen loves cooking on Instagram. It's
Tiffany Thiessen is still fucking dummy hot.
Fucking hot.
Now she's a crossover.
She went to 90210.
Yeah, she was on both.
Yep.
Jesus, you want imagine being her from the age of 14 to right now.
And that was so Saved by the Bell did come before now. I was trying to put my brain in where.
Well, I don't know if it did because it was early.
It at least kind of did because she definitely was younger in Saved by the Bell. And then
but she came on 90210 way later in life.
Exactly. And Saved by the Bell came before 90210.
We don't know what we do.
Well, at least it ended before 90210.
I want to say 89 on both, honestly.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe season 1 of 90210 is the same as season 2 of Saved by the Bell when they moved to California. So listen, here's the thing. Imagine being Tiffany Amber Thiessen. You were on Saved by the Bell, getting 14-year-old Mike and Andy to pop wood.
Yep.
You went to 90210 getting 20-year-old Mike and Andy to pop wood.
Yep.
You went. Did she go to fucking Didn't she go to fucking that the beach show with David Hasselhoff? Wasn't she on that for a brief minute?
No, she did a super 90s show with Bill Bellamy called Fastlane.
Oh, she wasn't on fucking what's
show? She wasn't on Baywatch, no.
I thought she was. Okay, anyways, I'm thinking Yasmin Bleeth.
Nicole Eggert, you were thinking of from Charles in Charge.
No, I was thinking Yasmin Bleeth because they look alike. But Nicole Eggert also very good. Yes. If you want to watch a great movie and you don't mind porn, that's not real porn. Watch Blown Away
with the Coreys,
but not with the one in Boston.
The dude and Tommy Lee Jones, but with the Coreys.
Not with the bombs that blow up. The bombs that are on Nicole Eggert's chest.
Yes.
That's a good one. Blown Away. That one. Anyways, so Tiffany Amber Thiessen has been in our lives for 30 years.
So Saved by the Bell, 89 to 92, and Beverly Hills 90210, 92. It says 2000. That doesn't seem right, but maybe.
Hey, I just fucking nailed that. Yeah. I said 89 and 90.
Yeah.
Season 1.
You fucking
look at the fucking. I'm good at years. That's the one.
But it was one of those things. The progression of Tiffany Thiessen was basically like you said, it's like, okay, we're growing up with Saved by the Bell, and all of a sudden she shows up in fucking 90210 and it is in her bra and panties, and it's just like, oh, well, she grew up, and now I was watching up, and now my dick is doing things.
I was watching reruns of Saved by the Bell because I wasn't watching it at 10 years old.
I didn't catch it. No, not when I was 10, but I definitely.
You at 4:30 every day.
Reruns were so TV fucking 38. Popular, so we probably didn't even realize it was a rerun at that point.
I used to watch DuckTales and then Saved by the Bell.
I was a DuckTales guy.
Yeah, DuckTales. Woo! It's a great movie. He dives in the money. I always want to dive in money. The logistics of it wouldn't make sense though.
The Family Guy bit.
Yeah, you'd break your fucking head.
You'd die.
I didn't realize they did a bit on. I always thought
they
of that.
did exactly that bit.
Good. Well,
Peter dives into the fucking pool of coins and breaks every bone in his body and his bloody.
So Tiffany Thiessen has been getting you and I hard for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
What a champion. She might be
fucking champ.
I mean, name another person was in our lives when we were starting to pop wood that still can get it up for us. I can't think of anybody.
Really can't.
That's still relevant. I mean,
really can't.
How's Pam Anderson looking these days?
She's aged.
Okay, yeah, I thought so. And she fell off 5-10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the champion.
Yeah, I think
Kelly Kapowski is the winner.
Yeah.
Heather Locklear. What the fuck?
I was never a Melrose Place guy.
Yeah, that show sucked.
Yeah,
fuck that show. Heather Locklear hasn't looked good since Wayne's World 2.
Good cut.
Yeah, she's not. Who next? Bo Derek.
Come on.
What are we doing here?
That's who was getting our dads hard.
Yeah, we're not our dads. We're young, spry men.
10 came out in 1970 something.
That barely need Viagra. She hasn't looked good since Tommy Boy, Bo Derek.
Fair fucks.
She looked all right. Tommy wanted to hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that for me, Dad? No, Tommy. That's for me.
That's for me.
I watched that MILF Manor, as you know.
Yeah.
And that scene is pretty much MILF Manor. There's the father-son combo on the show. The dad's this old, greasy, fucking, fake Italian dude who would be on Wicked Bites and get along real well with them. Yeah. Hair plugs, the whole thing. And his son's like his early 20s, and they're both kind of going for the same girl, and fucking gross.
The dad's so far off the fucking topics. It's like,
the dad's way better at getting chicks than his kid is, but his kid's young and just doesn't have to try that hard.
Mm-hmm.
The dad's like overly sexual, patting asses, rubbing shoulders. The kid's getting all it shows a train wreck.
That ass.
I'm gonna watch it tonight. It's a train wreck.
Yeah, we love your fucking reality shows.
Yeah, they're great.
Holy shit!
Thumbs up! Fuck yeah, let's go. I love these thumbs. I don't know what the fuck they're coming from. They're awesome.
That is.
That is great. Who's throwing thumbs and how are you doing it? Tell me. That never happened before.
That's a new one.
So we were gonna get to one other person because the Belichick thing with the girlfriend's creepy enough.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Gronk joke. From the Tom Brady induction.
Yep.
So they got Gronk on the red carpet. They're interviewing people, whatever, right? I didn't see it live. I caught it on an Instagram reel.
Mm-hmm.
And the interviewer says, "Oh, Gronk, what's the significance of the date? Because, numerology matters now. It's all that people talk about now."
Jesus Christ, yeah.
617, 617 area code. We won the championship. It's so dumb. Anyways.
You picked the right guy to explain numbers.
Oh, yeah, fucking nuts. So here you go. Gronk.
I got all numbers, man.
At the Hall of Fame induction, pre-walk-in, they asked Gronk what the significance of 6/12/24 is, the date of the induction ceremony. And Gronk starts off, and we know why it's 6, because Tom Brady has 6 rings.
Sure.
With us. Okay, that's why they picked the date on purpose. Okay, it's why 12? Because it's a random Wednesday in June. Tom's number is 12. Great.
Yep.
Gronk, who has a special kind of Down syndrome himself, he's a high-functioning one.
Who has a special kind of needs.
Yeah, he's got a system. He wears a helmet. Might as well play football.
I mean, 24. It's because he retired this year.
That would make sense. That does make sense. He's retired last year. He didn't play this year.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But Gronk said, off the cuff, so 6 because 6 rings, 12 is number 12, and 24 because that's the age of the girls Tom and Bill are talking to right now. Absolutely body bags his old coach, his quarterback, not even at the fucking roast.
Gronk has been drunk since the roast.
Yes, that's accurate. Tom and Bill are trying to fuck 24-year-olds right now, and Gronk
Who's Tom
nailed that.
Now?
Everybody, who knows? He's just laying that driftwood out there.
Good for him.
He's just fucking. I did really enjoy that induction ceremony. The parts I've seen.
Yeah.
I tell you, your man might have got a little misty-eyed. A little onion cutting going on.
Yeah. But
because
you're a Tom guy. I mean,
I'm a Patriots kind of Tom guy.
Yeah. I mean, we again, this goes back to early nonsense episodes where because he was just traded to Tampa Bay when we were doing nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Christ, it's been a long time. But you talked about that, how you're a Tom guy, even though he's not playing for the Patriots.
Yeah, I rooted for Tampa against anyone but us.
Right.
It was actually, when he went to Tampa, it was kind of great because we had a couple okay years, not great, but okay years. The Cam year was okay, and the first Mac year was okay.
Right.
But Tom's down in Tampa winning Super Bowls, so I have 2 teams, and they're both pretty. One's fucking phenomenal, and one's okay.
Yeah. It was the meme that came out the next day was very funny. That and it solidified. I didn't even know until you told me that it was like a kind of the what is it? We're different, or it's different here, or something like that. The slogan that the Celtics were using.
Yep.
And it was basically 60,000 in Gillette, 20,000 in the Garden. No live game happening in either fucking arena on the same night.
It really in the Red Sox stink, and they banged out Fenway that night too.
And that everybody in Gillette was also watching the Celtics on their phone.
Yep, that was one of the weirdest sports nights in this town's history.
Yeah.
Because you got Tom retiring.
We were a weird breed of fuckers.
Listen, we're the best fan base in all of sports.
Just ask us.
We just are. Well, we are. But also, I was listening to the radio today, and Felger, who's a cunt from Wisconsin, who's not a Boston fan, but he's been here long enough that he gets it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like giving the Boston fans credit, but he said, like, this fan base is different.
Yeah.
Because you've been generational fans for all the teams are original, like except for the Pats. The Pats, they were an AFL team that moved over, but still they've been around forever.
Still, yeah.
And so the Celtics are an original team. The Bruins are original 6. The Red Sox are one of the original teams.
Yeah.
So you have generations of fans, like your dad, your grandfather. My dad and grandfather were Red Sox fans.
My grandfather bought season tickets to the Patriots the first year they were ever available.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing is these people who we grew up with and looking up to were fans, and we became fans.
Yeah.
So it's not like we decided that we're Philly fans this way. Well, Philly fans a bad example because they've been around forever. Also, like they're one of the great fan bases too.
I'll say it right now because I live here and I'm dealing with it right now. Florida fans, not real fans.
No, fake fans.
You talk to anybody and they're like, oh yeah, fucking Panthers are doing fucking great. I'm like, where you from? Philly.
Yeah. Oh, I'll never get that.
There's a kid at Johnny Brown's that I break his balls incessantly. He's a Philly fan, but he also adopted the Panthers, and I will not stop breaking his balls incessantly. He's like,
You're a Flyers fan,
the Panthers are doing good. I'm like, I will never root for the Panthers. I'm sorry. The Bruins are in their fucking division. I'm not right.
That's a good point. When I was young, when my wife's sister moved to Cincinnati,
I don't give a shit. It's the biggest long shot ever. I'm going with Edmonton.
Yeah, fuck the Panthers.
Fuck Panthers.
Although I do really enjoy the Panthers brand of hockey. They're fun to watch.
They're fucking. Here's the thing. Their arena is really fun to go to a game to. It's really fuck, especially coming from Boston. Hockey, predominantly winter sport. Tailgating a fucking hockey game in November is fucking fun.
Well, you can't tailgate it fucking. Oh, we got thumbs down.
Fuck you. Do it again anyway. It's fun to watch.
I just like the thumbs.
I don't know how they do it.
Thumbs are cool, man. Love thumb. I'm a big thumb guy now. I just moved into my new fetish is thumbs. Right up my fucking ass. Shove it in my plum. Shove your thumb in my plum.
But yeah, so because the Bruins have played here the day before Thanksgiving the last 2 years. I went to game 3 a year ago with Will. And it's a fun fucking arena. They have a blast. And everybody's fucked up. It's fun.
So my wife's sister moved to Cincinnati at one point for her husband's work. Now they're big Red Sox fans, huge Red Sox fans, a little aggressively big because the Red Sox aren't that much fun to watch. But she became a Cincinnati Reds fan, and I said, "Explain." I love baseball.
Okay.
And the Reds and the Red Sox don't play each other, and if they do, I'm rooting for the Red Sox. But I want to have a stadium I can go to. She bought the hat. She went to the games, had the hot dogs, and just didn't adopt them as her team. But for her time in Cincinnati, she wanted to have a local team to root for because sports radio. And again, it's kind of half-assed, but I can accept that because now they live in Maine and she's dished the Reds. She just wanted a team.
I think I would understand it more if I lived anywhere outside of Massachusetts. I think we are so ingrained with our fucking teams. I think a lot of it comes from the age that we are, the amount of losing they did. So now that they're actually winning, it's like, well, now I fucking earned this shit.
It's true.
So it's like,
I think we were 7 when the Celtics first won their last championship before 2008.
Yeah.
So that don't count. We were too young to care.
No, they lost.
So
it was the Showtime Lakers when we were kids.
Our real sports fandom.
Yeah.
Started with championships in 2001.
The winning, yeah.
That was
the winning. No, I mean we dealt with a lot. I mean, never mind the Red Sox. 100 and something years.
86.
86 years. That's right. My bad. And I mean the Bruins went 72 to 2011.
It's 39 years. It's a decent run.
That's a run.
Oh,
the bitch of it is, I think the problem with the amount of losing Patriots, Jesus Christ, don't even mention the Patriots in the 80s.
The Grogan years.
Oh my God, my uncle talks about the Grogan years like he went to fucking Nam.
Grogan was all right.
I was way too young, but my uncle will talk about the Grogan years like he was a fucking veteran.
Well, see, Grogan was good. The team just sucked. He got killed.
And he was the figurehead. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
But it's like the bitch of it, I think, is it wasn't that we were just losing. we were making the playoffs and losing.
Mm-hmm.
Like those, the late 80s when Gretzky beat us twice in a row.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Well, I mean, the Ray Bourque years and the Bruins are the saddest years.
It's so hard. And that was when we were coming up as kids.
And the Bruins were good enough to be good.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to play NHL 93, you might use the Bruins.
There's no reason the team that they had, the players that they had in that Bourque, Neely, fucking Lemlin, Moog era, no reason they shouldn't have won. They just didn't.
They had buzzsaws. They played during
Gretzky's hit the fucking Gretzky Oilers.
Yeah, hit Gretzky years. You can't. But again, we also lived through the saddest moment in Boston sports history. That fucking 2000 parade.
Oh, the Bourque parade.
The Bourque parade's the saddest moment in Boston sports history.
Yeah.
It's the cuckiest moment ever. So we and then the next year, it turned the fucking corner, and all of a sudden, Pats, Red Sox, Pats, Bruins, Celtics. It's just your fucking head spinning. So we suffered through the bullshit.
And on that fateful September day in 2001, those Jets fucking flew right into fucking Bledsoe.
Oh, I thought you meant the Jets flew into the Twin Towers. And
I was doing Brady's roast joke.
I can't believe it's been. I told you this joke before when I was at a bar one time, and someone goes, "I can't believe it's been 5 years since so and so." And this dude just looks at us and goes, "I can't believe it's been 10 years since 9/11."
I love people like that.
Driest, greatest delivery of all time. He was being funny. He just deflated all of us.
The bit in it's either, I forget if it's Ted 1 or 2, but when they're in the improv show and they're fucking shouting out shit like Robin Williams on 9/11.
I think that's one. That might be one.
I heard coffee shop. No, you didn't.
Nope. So the oh fuck, we've got to make fun of Anthony Kiedis for dating a child.
Yeah, we're all over the place today.
Sweet, we got the ADD show.
We're doing a lot of sports. Let's make fun of Anthony Kiedis. I'm going to take a piss, and then you're going to do an ad.
Okay.
All right. Anthony Kiedis is dating a fucking child, and he's like basically finger banging her in public. Yeah,
Anthony Kiedis is dating what looks to be a 9-year-old.
He's what, she's 60 something?
He's in his 60s. She's 19. The gap is probably similar to Belichick's gap, but Bill isn't. Again, finger blasting this child on fucking TV.
It's the PDAs that are kind of fucking Anthony Kiedis up.
But also, the 24-year-old Belichick's dating looks like an adult. She's just like a young adult smoke show, like someone you would follow on Instagram.
Right.
The girl Kiedis is dating.
Kiedis.
Yeah. So they have a 42-year gap.
Yeah.
A little smaller.
Yeah, but it's kind of worse. Gross. It's kind of worse
because she looks young,
and she is young. She can't
drink. She looks way younger.
She can't drink. I don't give a shit if he's sober or whatever the fuck these rock stars are fucking doing these days.
Yeah. It's true. You can't bring her to a bar.
You can't bring her to a bar.
That actually should be a very enforced, unwritten rule.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you are. If you're not 20 and she's 19, you're a fucking loser.
If we are out on a date and you can't go up to the bar and order me a beer legally, no, unless you're
unless we're a year apart. Like I remember in high school there was that rule about grade gap for dating girls. Like seniors couldn't date freshmen. That was an unwritten rule.
Really, it didn't apply in Linfield.
Okay, no, it did apply in Peabody. People did not like if it was a 2-year gap was the unwritten rule, and if you did it, you got attacked.
It was mercilessly. There was more than a few conversations. It also didn't help that it had just come out, but very Dazed and Confused-ish. Dazed and Confused came out that year I was going into freshman year of high school.
Well, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
what's that freshman crop of girls look like? All right, man.
I started my freshman year in high school at 13 years old. I was young for my grade.
You were very young for your grade. Jesus.
Yes. So if I'm 13 and a senior is...
What are you, fucking smart?
No, my mother hated me. She put me in school early.
Yeah, mine pulled me back.
Yeah.
My mom liked me at home.
Did you graduate in 98?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know that. Okay. So I was 13 my senior year, my freshman year. And so because back then the rule was you had to be turned 14 or turned 5 in your kindergarten year, January 1st of that year. Yeah. They changed the rule to September 1st.
Elementary school had that weird like month gaps. I didn't understand it. I got held back in second grade.
So I'm an October baby.
Yeah. July.
And so I didn't turn 14 until October of my freshman year. So if you got some fucking dipshit senior like you who stayed back,
yeah,
and me, who's 13.
Well, it got even worse in high school because there was the dumb seniors who were almost 20.
Yeah, so you're 18, 19 years old senior year.
Yeah.
I'm 13 and I'm a hot little piece of ass in this situation. And in Peabody, it was an unwritten rule: you do not date freshmen as a senior because of this exact reason. They're babies. And you can't be out there finger banging babies. And also, we didn't grow up in the age of consent.
Grow up finger banging babies.
Hope that's a chapter. Finger banging babies.
Finger banging babies.
Say it enough, it'll be a chapter.
It's gonna be a title of the show, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So yeah. So
cold cut sandwiches, finger banging babies.
Finger banging babies. Next on F Buddies. So I when I was a senior, I dated a sophomore. She was a little old for her year.
Say it again.
When I was a senior, I dated a sophomore. Which made that awkward, though, was I kept dating her throughout her high school years and went to her fucking prom when I was in college, which was super awkward.
I had a buddy of mine who was in college dating a girl in my grade. So there was a 4-year age gap. So he was a senior when I was a freshman.
Okay.
And he started dating her during the school year through the summer, and he went to college. And, she cheated on him and whatever.
Well, yeah,
but
girls are whores. We've been over that.
Well, it is what it is. I dated a junior when I was a freshman.
That's fine. Also, girls can go back further. I think it's okay for girls to go back further because they're in charge.
Well, it's kind of like the hot teacher thing that we see all the time on fucking social media now. It's like, what the fuck are these kids talking for?
Yeah, you most shouldn't get your dick sucked.
You got a fucking free pass, pal. Like, just
you can even kill their husband
and get those blowies.
You can even kill her husband and get away with it and get out of jail way faster than she. Fucking Pam Smart is still in jail.
Was that the Nicole Kidman movie? Was that based on that?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay. She's still in jail right now, begging to get out, and the guys are out of jail. They did the killing.
Fucking hilarious, by the way.
They did the fucking killing. She's over there writing petitions, asking the governor, let me out of fucking jail.
Well,
she didn't do anything.
Out of that group, who should be?
I mean, they should all be out of jail at this point. I mean, it's been fucking 40 years, Mike. Jesus Christ.
40 years?
I mean, we were kids when that happened.
That movie came out in like the 90s.
Yeah, she's been in jail for 40 fucking years.
Jesus Christ.
Or something like that. Who can count?
That'll teach her.
That's right.
Just get a divorce, dummy.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, so Tom Brady Hall of Fame induction. We're done with that topic. I'm doing an ad.
Yeah, you're gonna do Gary first, and
I'll do Gary. All right.
You're gonna speaking of predatory behavior with underage girls.
Speaking of fingering babies, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram. buywithgary.com, I believe it is. I don't write these things down. I'm horrible at my job. Here's the thing. I read something today. Inventory is fucking up right now. What that means, there are more houses on the market right now than there are usually. Everyone's selling their house. My neighbor right there, I'm pointing to his house right there. His house went up for sale yesterday. $700,000 be my neighbor if you want to be my neighbor. I will not tell you my address, though. I will disclose that information. $700K to be my neighbor. House is all right. It's a Cape. Nothing special. It's got a pool, though. Sweet backyard. Nice pool. It's got this big cage in the backyard for a pit bull. So if you have a pit bull who can't be trusted around children, you could buy my neighbor's house, put the pit bull in a cage, lounge by the pool. Huge pit bull cage. Anyways, inventory's up. What happens when inventory goes up? Housing prices go down. You have more to choose from. Supply and demand. Simple economics. I have a degree in something like that, so I know. Rates are what they are. They're a bit high, but if housing prices are going to go down a bit, a tick, just a tick, you get the house at a better deal. In the saying we go with on this show when we're promoting Gary at Buy and Refi on Instagram, Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgages, you fuck the rate and you marry the house. In other words, you can always buy now and refi later with Gary. You can do both. I've refinanced this house like 4 times. My rate's down to like fucking 2. But you want your dream house. And what we've talked about in the past, what we've done in the past is we piggyback this advertisement with the Cabaret, whereas you are now fucking the rate buying the house, but you can't afford your house maybe because you fucked the rate's high. You put your wife on the pole at the Cabaret, and now you can afford your mortgage. So you got two sponsors of F Buddies. You got a house, and you got a wife who strips, and maybe she gets into some weird shit and threesomes and everything. It's a bonus.
I'm glad you're still talking about Gary because I just wanted to talk about Vince McMahon for a second.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You know how you have to you prey on the young and innocent. You dump it in Gary's DMs at Buy and Refi, and then when he responds, you send poop on the head.
You know he's little. Gary's little.
Yeah, but
he's not very tall.
It's all right.
No, but he has those like rosy cheeks.
So on our height to dick scale, where does Gary weigh in?
He's Italian, so that could affect things.
That does affect things. Yeah.
That does affect things. Gary's not. He's got the big dick energy, so we don't know.
He
might have a hammer. He might be a tripod, a kickstand kind of guy.
We'll have Jump Town investigate because we don't.
Yeah, he's little. He's got those rosy cheeks. So if you want to finger a baby, you could do worse, and we can go to jail for it. You just put a diaper on him. Finger a baby. Fingering babies. That's this week's episode's title.
Jesus Christ. We good with Gary?
Yeah, we hit the Cabaret real quick just to give him a little taste.
Thank you to Ben Franklin Print Company, 177 North Main Street in Middleton. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website, and at BenFranklin_PrintCo is the Instagram. Joe at Ben Franklin Print Co. is the only place you should go if you need any type of printing needs, whether it is printing a t-shirt, wrapping a truck, a van, a boat, signage for your fucking window decals for your shop, signage for outside, and anything and everything in your printing needs. Joe at Ben Franklin Print Co. is your guy. Go to benfranklinprintco.com. Scroll all the way down. We're actually right at the top as well, and hit get a quote. If you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your next order, kid. They also do e-commerce over there at Ben Frank. So if you have a shop that you want to get into the t-shirt business, you want to sell some shirts for your restaurant or your bar or whatever, but you don't really have the infrastructure, or you're not technologically savvy, as they say, Joe can take care of that as well. Again, benfranklinprintco.com. Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, right there on 114 in Danvers, 120 Andover Street if you want to pump it into your GP fucking S. And twistedfatebrewing.com is the website. Click on Find Our Beer. You can find out where Twisted Fate is being poured in bars or where liquor stores are selling Twisted Fate Brewing. You can also check out their current tap list on the website, and their tap room hours are on their Instagram at Twisted Fate Brewing. You were just there for Father's Day, right?
Yeah, I was there. I was there Friday for Brendan singing songs. I was there on Father's Day. Yeah. He's there a lot. I wanted to pop in. It was Father's Day weekend. Do whatever the fuck I want. Yeah. I was there on Father's Day too, and the place is great. And I had a conversation with my friend Dave Panett of Twisted Fate Brewing, the owner, the brewer, one of the owners in the brewer. He's got a whole team over there that owns it. I let him know that if you drive by Twisted Fate heading east down 114 from the middle,
heading towards Peabody.
Yes, towards Peabody from 95, Middleton, wherever you're coming from, somewhere in there. When you see Twisted Fate, the first thing from the road, the first thing you see is the rainbow flag, because it's Pride Month and they're not proud. Afraid to love the homos. They're big homo guys. Dave's a huge homo guy, and Dave's not a homo, but he's an ally, I guess. He's like A-Rod. Yeah. He's like A-Rod. He just did
they did a fucking the drag brunch thing.
They did a drag brunch that was on Saturday.
I think Joe was there.
Joe was there, and they have a beer right now out called "The Love Is the Love Is the Love Is the Love." They're accepting people. They don't hate anybody. They're wonderful people.
Absolutely,
great. I'm with them. I'm fully for that. I don't get triggered by a fucking flag like some weird people do, and they see the wrong flag, they lose their fucking mind. I don't care.
I did like because last time I was there. They had just tapped the new version of the Love Is Love Is Love Is Love.
Yep, that's right. Yeah,
and got the story behind it, which, again, all the names have a meaning.
Of course they do. They don't just pick random shit.
And sometimes I take the time to ask, and sometimes I just keep drinking the beer. But it's hilarious that it was It was how a guest book for a wedding was signed. She was drunk.
Oh, yeah. So I don't know this story. So
yeah. So, and they were at a wedding, and signed a guest book. The love is the love. It's exactly what the fucking beer is called. And it ended up like becoming like the slogan for this couple or something along those lines. Again, while drinking and hearing stories, I remember fogginess. But that's
the homos, lesbians,
that's
queers.
I honestly don't remember the context of the wedding, but something in my gut says it wasn't a gay wedding.
Okay,
but it just kind of fit. You know what I mean? But maybe it was a gay wedding. I don't know.
Who knows? Who cares? It's a marriage is a marriage.
Context doesn't fucking matter, sir.
So I was telling Dave, I'm driving by, coming from 95 area. First thing I see, because I was actually conscious. I was paying attention because I actually want to do one of those like viral, not viral because it won't go viral, but like those content videos where you drive up and you walk in those fucking.
Oh, look at you, sir.
Yeah. So I was looking at the scenery. So first thing I see, rainbow flag.
Coming up next, you're gonna get yourself a little gimbal thing and fucking start walking around. Maybe strap it on your fucking head.
Yeah, one of those POV cameras. Open up subs like a weirdo. It's for porn, idiot. It's not for fucking opening up a sandwich.
It's for the dick.
Yeah, it's for sucking dick or putting one in someone's mouth. It's not what you want it to be. You know what they never do, and they should do. Is there a POV porn from the woman's perspective?
I've never.
It can't be. It must be the grossest thing in the world. No, of course not. Imagine. I just thought of that. Imagine how gross that must be. Like
that has not hit my algorithm, but it's just
sucking.
Just looking. She's
eating
sucking
ass,
dick, so
or she's eating ass and just hitting his belly, or she's fucking just getting plowed by some fat dude, and all you see is his fucking tits jiggling. That would actually be some funny.
The looking up.
He's breathing heavy. Plowing into her, they're fucking just see the tears coming out of her face.
This, but how? Let's be honest. How many fucking guys in porn look like us? They don't.
I mean, it depends. Ron Jeremy had a great career.
He did, but he was a fucking unicorn.
He could suck his own dick, and it's a skill.
Exactly. You can be if you can suck your own dick, you can be fat in porn.
I remember when I was younger.
Those are the rules.
I had a terrible like compilation VHS for porn, and it's a gangbang with Ron. Well, this one has a gangbang with Ron Jeremy in clown outfits. What am I? How do you jerk off to this? How do you figure this one out? This is terrible. You got to find the right moment of this thing. I was going somewhere with this. So Dave,
you were doing the walking.
Yeah, I'm driving by and I noticed the rainbow flag. I noticed the words "Twisted Fate." He has a sign that says "Twisted Fate Brewing," but you can't really see it unless you're coming from eastbound.
Right.
Coming from west, there's a bridge right there and it fucks you. I go, Dave, what are we doing here? You have to let people know. People don't know there's a tap room there. A guy that showed up on Sunday because they made the event, one of the Beef Group people, RT Davis, he didn't know a tap room existed. He works down the street at Danvers Indoor Sports.
I mean, there is a sign. There's a sign by the Guitar Center sign, and
exactly. You're going by at 40. You need to catch people's attention.
Yeah.
So Dave's going to be getting some of these old flag feather banners.
Oh, there you go.
Joe, I told him, be simple. Beer. And then here. And then out back. Like, figure it out. Do something. Well, we have beer.
All he has to, exactly what you said. Like, hold that up again. Because you got Ferg Fest going down it, right?
Yeah.
Ferg Fest going down it. Somewhere there's a North Shore Beef. Exactly. Okay. So all you got to do is put where Ferg Fest is, put beer here, and then the Twisted Fate logo at the bottom. That's all you need.
Yeah. A couple of them, and he goes, someone says, well, what's the town going to say? Because, the town of Danvers.
Apparently Danvers stinks.
It sucks to deal with. I go, no, we don't ask permission around here. We do it and then take it down when they you don't ever ask for permission. It's like we talked about before the show when we were young finger bangers.
Yeah, exactly. Young finger
You didn't ask for consent. You didn't say, "Pardon me, miss. Would you mind if I put my finger in your vagina?"
No.
You started so here's how it worked. As Mike and I,
it was baseball, literally.
You went in for.
We saw how many bases we could steal.
You went in for the kiss.
Yep.
That was not rejected. You went over the top titty grab.
There you go.
Okay, if you're 2 for 2, you aren't. Now your hand goes down a bit and it goes back up the shirt.
Yep.
Reach around. under the top titty grab.
Nice.
Now we're fucking living the dream. We're fully second base. If you want to stay there for a bit, if you're a kid,
you got the mind fuck as a young teenage boy of how to unhook a bra.
So you're 16. You're both young.
You're just fucking clutching and grabbing at shit.
I just pulled them over. I started choking her with that. I didn't care. The buckles, they were confusing. Why make them all the same? I'll learn one. I'll be fine. Yeah, if you're like 16, you want to go unhook the bra, a little fucking free titty grab. Great.
There you go. Great.
As an adult, like in your 20s, you go from under the shirt titty grab to a reach down below, over the pants vagina grab.
Well, then you're at the cool, the parentless house type of party.
Of course, yeah, 7 minutes in heaven.
Yeah. You're either if it's actually your girlfriend's house. Oh shit!
Yeah.
You even got a bed available. Okay, now we're talking. Let's see where we can go with this.
Eventually, for the most part, you're going to get stopped at some point in life, unless you're with the whore of the school, and that's the line. And the next time, you know where the line is if there's a next time. And we didn't ask for consent. We just went.
We just did until we were told to stop.
So, and there's two types of people in this situation. There's regular people, which you and I are,
right?
Where the girl says, "Oh, that's too much. Oh, no, I'm a church girl. Whatever. Say what you want."
And it's generally it's not like it's never like a no. It's just you get the there's the physical blockage. And we're not rapists, so it's like, okay,
that's my point.
That's the limit. That's where she threw the block. Okay, that's where the block is. That's where we're gonna stop, and that's where this thing goes from there.
And if you respect the block, which you did, I did, because we're not rapists right now. So you respect the block, and now all of a sudden, next time comes around, you know where you can go.
Chapter, by the way, we're not rapists.
Yes, we're not rapists. You know where you can go. You try to get you keep progressing, which is how we grew up trying to get laid.
Mm-hmm.
And again, you could be a rapist and push through and you're an asshole, or you could be with a whore who just pulls your dick out and starts sucking it.
Right.
Those are the other two options. Right. Nowadays, with consent, there's a whole questionnaire. How do men get laid now? How do 19-year-old boys get fucking laid unless they date rape a girl without date rape? I guess no date rape involved.
Well, Patrice did a bit in his Elephant in the Room special.
How do we get laid?
And it was basically like we would go as far as humanly possible if we had condoms. If we did not, who gives a shit? And he was like, just not AIDS, God. And it's just like, oh, she's letting me slide it in without a condom, you dirty bitch. We're both gonna die.
Well, that is where we lived. That was great.
It was fantastic. AIDS.
Did you mention AIDS?
AIDS.
Well, while we're talking about it,
fucking segue champ.
Yeah, segue champ. While we're talking about it, Mike,
AIDS.
You sent me so Justin Timberlake got popped for driving under the influence in the Hamptons last night.
That was the initial report. Yes.
Well, he was under the influence.
He was.
They didn't mention what at the time. Drunk driving, possibly.
That's what we all assume.
Mugshot came out, looking a little glassy-eyed.
I never saw the mugshot. He was arrested. Actually.
Oh yeah, he's actually featured on my favorite website, Mugshotties.
Oh, okay.
He's the first guy I've seen on Mugshotties. But listen, JT's a snack. Of course he's on there.
Oh, so it's hotties mugshots.
Yeah, it's Mugshotties. It's always hot girls. And I think we've talked about this before.
What am I? This is like me joining that fucking prison pen pal dating website.
So this is an Instagram page.
Hilarious.
Prison Instagram page called Mugshotties, and it's just hot girls, their mugshot, and then it tells you their crime.
Mm-hmm.
And then the comment section is wild.
Gold.
And every guy's like,
Gold.
She didn't do it, officer. I asked to be choked. Yeah, just stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so it's great. So for the first time ever, they featured a man on Mugshotties because Justin Timberlake is famous and the guy who runs the page is obviously intelligent.
Yep.
So it's believed to be a DUI.
And allegedly he's banging dudes.
Well, that's now they're burying the lead there, Mike. But here we go. He got arrested in the Hamptons, and they found some substances in his body.
They did. Oh, they did.
Do you have the picture?
I do. It's coming up.
Okay.
So Justin Timberlake allegedly had traces of Molly, poppers, Truvada, and coke in his bloodstream following his DWI arrest in New York.
Now, we all know what
now
Molly
I
is,
sent
right?
that to you thinking, fucking party. I don't know what Truvada means, but I've heard of poppers and Molly and Coke. I'm assuming it's some fucking, luxury drug or some such shit. No, my man knew exactly what that shit was.
So, okay, well, first, we know what Molly is. Molly is synthetic ecstasy, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a sexual drug. It's a horny drug. Get you going.
Yeah.
Poppers. Mm-hmm. Poppers are an inhalant you take during sex to add to the euphoria of sex.
Mm-hmm.
Puff, snort, sniff, smell them. Great. Coke, we all know what Coke's just keep it up. Keep it going. You keep your party going. All three of these drugs could be found in Studio 54. Maybe not Molly, but
it is a very 70s fucking cocktail here.
Now here's the adult, the
60s,
current,
70s,
the hip and new age drug.
I mean, it's even capitalized. It's a brand name.
It's a brand. He's going brand name. This drug, Truvada, could also be called Descovy, which is a former sponsor of ours.
They are.
Yes, they are. They were listed.
They are.
Descovy for PrEP, in one of our favorite episodes ever when we discussed prepping for what, Mike? I don't know. Gay sex with a man?
If you have AIDS and you don't want them to know, Descovy.
You remain undetectable.
Anonymous AIDS.
So
it's the real AA.
So Timberlake is either trying to avoid getting the HIV,
yep,
or has the HIV,
yeah,
and he's trying not to pass it around. He's taking the fucking gay AIDS drug. And now, again, straight people can get AIDS. We know.
Is it the gay AIDS drug, or is it just an AIDS drug?
Aren't they all gay AIDS drugs, Mike?
Thank you.
I mean, listen, I know I can get AIDS, and so can you, and HIV. Magic Johnson got AIDS from fucking women.
A lot of them.
AIDS is not.
God bless them.
I mean, I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. AIDS, and maybe this is wrong, but I'm full of shit, and I'm going to say it. AIDS is more easily contracted through anal sex than consensual vaginal sex. The reason I say consensual is because when you're popping fucking blood vessels and shit, that you can get AIDS. When the blood's involved, it can fuck things up.
Hence the butt sex.
Yeah, the butt sex you could use. That's an exit only door.
AIDS is a blood thing.
It's a blood thing. Again, It's an exit only door. When you go in the wrong direction, sometimes there's a barrier that slows you down. You can chafe your penis a little bit, cause some issues on the anus. All of a sudden, blood's mixing, AIDS, boom, you're dead. Not anymore, though.
If you're bleeding during butt sex, you're going to have a bad time.
That's right. You're going to have AIDS. But not in 2024.
Everyone has AIDS.
In 2024, you pop this Truvada. You can have all the butt sex with men you want. Maybe they're women. But I've seen the Truvada commercial. Not one person in that commercial.
The captions are hilarious, by the way. You can have all the butt sex you want.
Yes. But like,
I've never seen the commercial. I know the other one, the Scovy.
They're the same commercial.
Yeah.
It's big people, men, women, trans. They're all there.
Are they in a tub?
There's some tubs involved. They're washing a dog.
Old people hugging.
One of the people were actually at Ferg Fest. She's in the commercial now. A giant fucking dick, just elbow dick, just huge fucking cock. I still get that picture. I need to get that picture.
Yeah,
let's see it. I'm sliding the DMs. I'm sending a dick pic. I'll send yours. All right, listen. I won't look. Send me a dick pic, and I'll send her to her. We'll have a dick pic. She'll have yours. She'll think it's mine. It'll be confusing for everybody involved, but we'll get the dick pic.
Fine.
Next week in F Buddies, don't send me a dick pic. I'm just kidding. I don't want your dick pic. I'm probably the only person who doesn't have it already.
Here's the thing. I told you. All you got to do is ask.
I don't.
And you just did.
I don't want a dick pic. Please, not tonight when you're watching Patrice O'Neal, fucking Elf on the Room, downloading the show. Don't fucking send me your elephant trunk. I don't want to see it.
All right. I won't send you my dick.
Yeah,
your loss.
Thank you. So, yeah, Justin Timberlake might be a homo.
Allegedly
might be. He might be, and that would be the second official gay NSYNC member.
He definitely has, like, I mean, this if they found cum in his stomach, I mean that's it. Like everything else is lining up.
They didn't do a stomach pump though. If he had drank more, like the guy from Modern Butcher before the Celtics game, they would have found cum in his stomach when they were pumping it out. Remember that old wives' tale that David Bowie had his stomach pumped from too much cum?
Mm-hmm.
Probably true. Freddie Mercury had huge loads, heavy loads.
So many loads.
Song too, Under Pressure. Like that. That's David Bowie's stomach. from all the cum. It's under pressure.
All right, so Justin Timberlake might be gay, allegedly.
Might be gay. Speaking of homos.
Why not?
Another transition. Let's keep it fucking going.
Killing it.
Quick one. The city of Los Angeles, I'm sorry, Hollywood, Los Angeles, that section of town, West Hollywood, if you're nasty, has removed a lot of no U-turn signs from their roads.
I saw this. I saw the picture. I saw the headline. I didn't read the article. I just immediately sent it to you with a pin. And thank you for doing the research on it. Yeah. So the headline was basically that neighborhoods in Los Angeles are removing no U-turn signs because they're anti-LGBTQ.
Okay, yeah, you read that headline almost right, besides the burp.
Oh, goddamn.
$1.50 hot dogs, got them again.
Fucking Costco, man.
Now, I didn't do the research because I'm not a big fan of doing things, but Mark Mordaunt, Beef Group.
You outsourced our fucking show prep.
I didn't outsource it. I just asked, and people don't mind looking. Mark Mordaunt, Beef Group admin extraordinaire, Photoshop champion, one of the goats of the group. He looked into it. Apparently, what he came back with, and I'm going to take this as gospel because I'm not going to research it.
Sure.
Back in the heyday of the AIDS in the 70s and 80s, when you could get AIDS and keep it, when Magic got it, in West Hollywood, there's a big competition, kind of like the movie Beer Fest, when they try to get, they want to get the brown dude on their team, but he's a whore.
Right.
And he's yelling, "That's my dick." There's a big whole competition about picking up men on the streets because they didn't have Grindr or other websites to find penis. Mm-hmm. There's no Twitter, no Instagram. You had to just go find dick. And if you're going, say,
sounds
eastbound,
exhausting.
Yeah, terrible. Say you're going eastbound on fucking some street, name a street, I don't know what it's called, West Hollywood Avenue.
I know there's a highway called the 405. I guarantee that's not it.
No, not the 405. Whatever the street's called, where the dick was, where the clubs were, penis.
Oh, the Dick neighborhood. I got you.
So Dick Avenue. When you're on Penis Avenue, going west, and goes east and west. Right?
When you take the left off of La Brea, you're on Dick Avenue.
And they changed the name to HIV Avenue after Arthur Ashe. It's really they named it after him.
That's sweet.
It really, you want to give a man who died of AIDS his credit. Arthur Ashe.
Give it up.
Played tennis.
Give it up.
Enjoyed penis. A big props for Arthur Ashe. One of the first. I'm not going to say what he was.
3 basketball players thanked him last night.
Magic Johnson's daughter, her son did not.
Jesus.
Irvin Jr. has a huge dick. In the vagina and boobs and a lot of things. So you're driving east on Penis Avenue in West Hollywood, and you're driving past the clubs, and you see a fucking snack, a Tasty Boy, something with some tight pants and maybe a cock outline. But he's on the westbound side. It's a whole situation. But you see something you fucking want,
right?
A cock that you want to put in your mouth, or vice versa, whatever.
Sure.
He's got a hungry lips. He's got tight pants. He's a nice ass. We don't know what they like.
We don't know, but we do.
And here's the thing: you are gonna bang a fucking Yui, and I'm not using Yui as euphemism for man, but eventually you're gonna bang the man too. So you're gonna cause a traffic issue with your hungry mouth or hungry penis.
That'd
or
be banging
whatever you have. A Huey, yeah. Maybe Huey Lewis is a gay on the other side of the road. So you bang a quick Yui to go, bang that hot twink, pick him up, even for payment or not. I guess it became so epidemic in West Hollywood that everyone was just fucking doing all these U-turns to go find dick. So
they were just breaking the fucking cock outlines of these tight pants were just breaking necks, and everyone's just banging U-turns.
So the fucking Protestant fucking police officers and their religion thinking, we can't have these gays running around. They said no more U-turns.
Are
Sorry,
you trying
homo.
to say Jesus Christ can't suck a dick?
Listen up, homo. You cannot turn. No U-turn. You will go down the street, pull in McDonald's, and turn around like a proper adult.
Like a goddamn Protestant.
Now someone going westbound ahead of you, it's like you walk in a Dunkin' Donuts, you don't hold the door for the person behind you because you want to get to the fucking counter. They're getting the dick first.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's different. Technology has saved your ability to find penis on the street with all the apps, and they've taken down the no U-turn signs so the gays can make U-turns and also catch AIDS.
So because of all the apps and the technology and whatnot, the boys that are still hanging those fucking cock out lines out on the street, taking down these no U-turn signs is almost like a fair catch rule.
I mean, you can.
All right, you know what? We've stacked the deck so much. Now you guys can make U-turns and suck that dick.
That's right. Imagine you're an old queen rolling around West Hollywood.
You're not technologically savvy.
You don't
want to be part of these apps.
You gotta flip
I want to do it old school, man. I want to roll through in my fucking Cutlass, looking out the window, smoking my fucking Pall Malls, and be like, that dick looks tasty. Bang a Yui.
I got 2 crispy hundreds in my pocket. Now you can
dude.
bang a Yui. Imagine like just being this guy and having 2 crispy fucking Ben Franklins and a fucking hard dick, and you bang a Yui now.
And the
you
old
back
school with the face in the middle of the building.
Yeah. You got the darker fucking green one, the different green, and now you just go back to what it was in the 70s, banging Yuis and then a hungry mouth.
Living the dream, man. Living the fucking dream. LIVIN. All right.
You know what they're not though? What's the word? What's the word, Mike? They're not demisexuals though. We've done that one this week.
That is one of our words of the week. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. It is. Fuck. Yeah. I shouldn't have. I buried the lead. Okay. Demisexual.
Well, nobody knows what the fuck that means, so we'll get to it later.
Okay. Well, we're not demisexuals. We're full homos.
No, I definitely don't care.
We're not homosexuals, but we are willing to learn. Well, speaking of, I got to throw some thoughts and prayers out to a listener, a friend. Tashi blew a trans.
Say what now?
Tashi blew a tranny.
Friend
going. Of the show, Tashi Ferreira. She blew a tranny. She blew her transmission in her car. Terrible news.
Oh, Jesus.
She had. I heard that from a friend. She had a tough day. Birthday over the weekend. Happy birthday, Tashi.
Happy birthday, Tashi.
She blew a tranny. So thoughts and prayers for that. Car's in the shop getting fixed.
Gotta do what you gotta do to get that car fixed, man.
I did hear about it. I feel terrible. I wish I could help. I'm not a mechanic and I'm not a tranny, so I can't do either one of those things. Nope. I can't be in your car or in your mouth. I can't do anything.
Hey, next time don't bang that U-turn.
Yeah, you can't bang a U-turn and blow a tranny. What are we doing here?
Unless you're in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I was busy. I banged a Yui and blew my tranny.
All right,
so settle down,
I've
buddy.
mentioned it twice now. I got to show you this because I got this week. It's fucking one of the greatest covers I've ever seen on a fucking movie. Look at this fucking thing.
Holy, what do you got there?
Look at that. The back head of Rick Vaughn.
Oh yeah. On the Facebook, you can see it well.
That's a beautiful goddamn piece of cover art right there.
Veg head.
Fucking veg head. And like just they got Euchre and the other guy up in there. There's a couple of fucking signs. One of them fucking we love Taylor number 7. Nobody loves Jake Taylor. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. You don't love Jake Taylor?
No, only Rene Russo love Jake Taylor.
Oh, I love Rene Russo.
Do we ever have that discussion?
Yeah, we have. She's dummy hot. She's stupid hot. It makes no sense.
I know
she's
on the
list.
discussion. Have we ever had the discussion on the air?
Rene Russo is so hot. It doesn't even make sense.
The Rene Russo Uma Thurman thing, where it's like Uma Thurman market corrected Rene Russo, and there was one before her. And we were trying to figure out who Rene Russo market corrected.
I don't know what market corrected means. So
basically, like all of a sudden she came along and like so you're the thing. And then the next thing comes along and knocks you out.
Oh, yes.
Like we talked about Sydney Sweeney, Alexander Daddario.
So who's before Rene Russo?
Who was before Rene Russo? I think we settled on Meg Ryan, but I don't believe we were happy with it.
That's not the right answer.
No.
That's not the right answer.
It's really
Who's the chick?
It would have been like early 80s, late 70s.
Ooh, that's tough for me.
Because Rene Russo, I mean, this is 89? 89, yeah.
89. Again, years, Mike. I got it.
You got it.
Tell me. Ask me a year. I got it.
You got it.
Jaws 76. Yeah. Boom.
But like all of a sudden, mid 90s come along. Uma Thurman's the fucking thing.
Well, yeah, because women age.
I get that. But who was the Rene Russo before Rene Russo?
I think she's a unicorn.
Well, she isn't because of Uma Thurman.
No, Uma Thurman's not Rene Russo. No.
Oh,
let me point you in the right direction here. Uma Thurman. Attractive, decently attractive.
Better tits.
Rene Russo,
way better
hot.
tits. Way better
no,
tits.
I don't care. Rene Russo is hot. She is sex on a plate. She is just something you want to fuck.
You're a fucking Rene Russo guy. Look at that.
Oh,
look at that.
Thomas Crown Affair, Rene Russo. Holy.
Well, she's like fucking yeah. I mean, I get it. She was hot, but she not my thing.
No. Rene Russo's hot.
Not my thing.
There's hot and there's attractive and there's pretty and some things make sense. Rene Russo is hot, and I don't even like tall, thin, not much of an ass, wavy. That's not my thing.
No, not at all. Like she doesn't have much of much.
Whatever
She's very
it is,
pretty, very pretty woman.
Whatever Rene Russo is,
fucking
whatever
Julia
God.
Roberts, maybe.
No,
maybe.
Rene Russo hotter than Julia Roberts, and ain't even fucking close.
I'm just trying to think who was her before that.
Oh, Julia Roberts and Rene Russo ran concurrently.
They really did too, didn't they?
Julia was winning Oscars. Rene Russo was giving me hard. No, Thomas Crown Affair, Rene Russo, and
Thomas Crown Affair was like 2002.
Yeah, and she was old.
Yeah,
and she was hot in Major League in 1989.
Yeah, you got hard because it was finally the time she dumped him out. I know exactly what it is. It's like it's the show. It's the showgirls complex. But you know what I mean. It's like, okay, well, I had this thing back in the day, and now all of a sudden, fast forward 15 years, and here she is naked.
Or and hear me out.
Because she's
just really attractive.
Still, I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing that. Yeah, but there was a lot more mental than there was physical going on there.
There's something about some women, and what's her name? Nikki Glaser also falls this category, but not quite that level. But they transcend type and why I like them and what I like.
Nikki Glaser isn't my type at all. But if you can be really fucking funny, like I mean legitimately funny and attractive, you're like it goes so the meter just fucking skyrockets at that point.
Let's just be honest real quick though. Nikki Glaser, her face is ugly.
She's fine.
No, she's ugly. No, I
wouldn't say. I wouldn't say that.
I find her attractive.
I would not say she has an ugly face. I wouldn't say that.
Thing I find redeemable about one part of her, like if I'm going to take her in pieces like a cannibal or a serial killer,
sure.
Her legs are phenomenal.
And
I'm not a leg guy, but she has great legs.
Phenomenal.
Ass doesn't have one. Kind of like Karen Reed, no ass.
I don't know. I have no reference on that one.
Well, you said it last week. Karen Reed's the woman that's on trial for murder in this state.
No, I know who she is. I've never seen her ass.
Well, no, the cop on the stand.
She's sitting in a fucking jurors or a fucking defense box every fucking week.
Remember the cop on the stand last week?
Well, she's got a leaky ass. I know that much.
No, he said he goes weird Fall River accent.
Oh, fuck. No yes, ass. That's right. No my bad. Okay. Drinking.
So, Nikki Glaser, no ass, zero tits.
No ass, Fall River accent, yeah.
Yes. Face weird, a little bit like Beetlejuice when he's a snake.
Come on now. You really think that?
But as a whole, with her personality, with everything going on, I want to fuck her. But there's nothing on her that's that redeemable except for her legs. But as the whole combination, personality, the face works with her. I don't know. She's good at makeup.
So you know what I like about Nikki Glaser? Is she took, for lack of a better term, the Amy Schumer gimmick, but was able to evolve with it. Like I would say when Amy Schumer first started, and she was doing the horror comedy, she was cute. Doing horror comedy elevated her to another level, but she never moved past it. She never learned a new joke, basically.
She got fat.
Even so, be more funny. I went to a fucking Amy Schumer show. I wanted to scream the entire.
Well, that's hold on. That's retarded.
I was married.
Not to a lesbian, I guess it's fine.
We do things because of situations. Yeah.
Amy Schumer is not show worthy in my opinion.
No,
but I guess,
it was honestly. So what killed her was her inability to develop new material. And what also happened in the same exact time is fucking South Park did an episode about women not being funny. And they used her as an example, and they had fucking Cartman for 30 minutes going, so just like Amy Schumer, say vagina.
Vagina.
And 2 weeks later, after that fucking episode aired, I'm in the garden watching Amy Schumer, and all I'm thinking is, and I'm leaning over, I'm ruining my ex-wife's fucking time going, she just said vagina. Like, I was an asshole.
Quick fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah.
Whitney Cummings, Amy Schumer, Nikki Glaser.
Ooh.
I'm also a big Whitney guy, so you can see where this is going.
I would marry Whitney. I would fuck Nikki and kill Amy.
I'm gonna marry Amy.
I would say 10
Whitney.
years ago that would be a different answer.
Yeah, and Amy had her phase when she was fucking Jeselnik, when she was okay looking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she had when she was
fucking Jeselnik. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she looked all right. But she just became Miss Piggy.
But again,
also Whitney,
she could have gained weight. She didn't get morbidly obese.
Her face did though. She's my.
But she always had that puffy face though. Let's be quite fucking honest.
Yeah, but when she was in shape, the puffy face was cute. Now she's a fat face.
But if she had learned new material, she had created new material, she might have been able to. I'm gonna say it. She could be more fuckable to men like you and me.
Yeah, good for her. That's something to strive for.
That's her fucking goal.
I'm gonna go with
dummy. You became unfuckable to Andy and myself.
That's
be
right.
more funny.
I'm marrying Nikki fucking Whitney because I like those new tits. She had a baby. She has new big tits.
Okay.
Huge tits. And then killing Amy Schumer because she's gross.
Yeah.
Again, back in the day, 100%. John Cena fucked her in a movie.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of James. That guy dumps it out, doesn't he? Jesus, put your fucking cock away. Settle down, buddy.
I don't
need to be embarrassed.
Big fucking hammer.
Yeah, just hammer a fucking Thor down there.
Fucking big hammer. Dumps it out every chance he gets.
Why wouldn't he? At the Oscars, he had it out. Jesus, this guy's a psychopath.
He got like 100 fucking YouTube followers and was like, I'm gonna do a naked video. It's like, why, John?
Let's do a quick little hot section here. Do a quick little fucking rundown. We need to talk about a couple of things before we quit this episode.
We need to do some sponsors.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do sponsors. Yeah.
So let's jump into Anthony's real quick.
Oh, Anthony's roast beef in Tewksbury.
1921 Main Street in Tewksbury. Anthony's Tewksbury.com is the website. You can order online. You can pick up gift cards. Join their loyalty rewards program as well. Their Instagram, which is really should be their pride and joy, ARB Tewksbury. Some of the best food porn a restaurant does that I've ever seen. Truth.
Jack off material.
Yeah, absolute. And they keep fucking with me because I can't get a good lobster roll down here, but they keep fucking with me and putting all these fucking reels, these fucking monster lobster rolls that look fucking phenomenal. But yeah, Anthony's in Tewksbury, roast beef and pizza, 1921 Main Street in Tewksbury to be exact. World famous Cabaret Lounge.
We'll be there soon.
We will. July 18th, we are doing a live show. It's going to be a special Thursday night live show of F Buddies from the Cabaret Lounge. It's on Route 1 South in Peabody, open daily till 1 o'clock in the morning. Facebook and Instagram, you can find them at Cabaret Lounge Peabody, and the guest list is just stacking up already. We're a month out, literally a month from today.
It's one day before Juneteenth, so yeah.
So we're June 18th. So July 18th, we are going to be at the Cabaret Lounge for a live show, and the fucking guest list is getting stacked.
It is. We have a special potential, I wouldn't say third chair, but someone that's going to be with us for a bit. We might let her on with some of the girls because I think having a woman with us might disarm some people. We might have a better chance of getting more information. I want more information, Mike.
Here's the thing. She seems like she's just fun to have around and talk to.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So my gaping mass hole on Instagram, also Saint Soil, our friend Madison, who did the Bill and Bob's post, who caught some heat from homos.
So weird.
She showed off them titties. She's going to be at the Cabaret live show with us. She might go on stage. We don't know what the fuck she's going to do.
Again, we don't know. She does.
She does. Because every night's amateur night, I believe, at the Cabaret. If you want to take your top off,
seriously.
I might be telling tales out of school here, but I know years ago the policy was, yeah.
I feel I have a weird inclination that this show Facebook might not allow, because I think Madison just might go rogue and just start dumping them out on the fucking live feed.
Well, we can talk to her and say, listen, let's do it off the camera.
No, just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
I'm good with it.
I'm interested. She posted a reel the other day on one of her pages, and it was a Father's Day reel. And I like to watch a reel. And I find, like I told you before, I find her fascinating. I don't, whatever. She's an attractive girl, but I'm not always following for the tits and ass. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a granny panties guy, but she's always wearing weird underwear.
Good content is good content.
Yeah. So, and again, it was a format of some kind. Like, it was about her parents.
Right.
My mom was this, my dad was this. They made me. It was pretty much the format.
Sure.
She gets some pictures of mom. Mom's a fucking 1980s smoke. We can all agree on that. Holy. Yep. And dad apparently was a bad dude and wrote some books about some organized crime, did some time. She's not a big fan of him. He also worked at Kelly's, according to this reel.
Interesting.
I thought it was interesting timing too for the old Father's Day weekend. I love my mom. My dad's a piece of shit video, but he died. I did some, I'm a Googler. I'm looking into her.
Sure.
I found the name. I went to Google, found the obituary, found that I knew people that were related to him, which I found interesting.
Well, yeah, I mean, the North Shore is very incestuous. We've talked.
She's got a story. I want to hear it. That's pretty much my point. She's got a story. I want to hear it,
and we will hear it on June 18th.
She's local now because she was July 18th.
July 18th. Right.
She was a New York girl for a bit, but now she's back in town and she's doing that North Shore content thing, kid. Jesus.
It's hilarious that we're doing a live show from a strip club, but we're worried about our guest getting naked.
Listen, this is the food show you deserve.
Fucking food show you deserve, you cunts.
Yeah, we talked about cold cuts for almost 10 seconds today.
I don't think we've hit him at all.
That's fine. We can skip that one.
We haven't hit him at all. We'll tack it on to the end because your comment section has just been on fire lately.
Yeah, I've been killing the game and I've been causing trouble with the boys.
You have. You kind of learned this troll game is kind of fun, isn't it?
Well, it's not even that. It's more of
it is.
They come at me with. No, of course it's fun. But
you put some innocuous fucking thing into a fucking comment, and you let them go.
The Merrimack Valley eats people don't like me right now.
A lot of people don't like me. It's good. It's good because we got to talk about the tipping thing anyway.
Yeah, let's
but Nick's Pizza Subs Roast Beef on Essex Street, 207 Essex Street in Beverly. And nickspizza.com is the website. You get 5% off of every online order through nickspizzabeverly.com. Instagram is at nicks_pizza Beverly on the gram. Of course, the pinned post is that Ty Law video where he's having one of their roast beef three ways, which the score was, "This is not bullshit."
Not bullshit.
Not bullshit.
Ty Law great at the Brady roast. No, Brady induction, I'm sorry.
We're basically the same clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The Corvus hat, the Corvus shirt.
Is it Corvus or Corvan?
Corvus.
Whatever.
Which is, I think, like Latin for
they're not
crow.
Our sponsor. Son of a fuck.
No, they could be someday.
They could be. Their Instagram, I'm going to say, not bad. I'm scrolling through.
It's not bullshit?
No, it's not bullshit.
Good.
They're stepping it up. Here's a big thing, and this is a nickel's worth of free advice for restaurants that are doing Instagram. Color correction. Because most of the time when you take a photo, it's not always the best color, but if you just hit that adjust button on whatever fucking phone you have, you can kind of your phone captures all the detail and all the color and all the things. I see it on the beef group all the fucking time, where it's just like, if you just took that and boosted the saturation. You drop the fucking highlights. It beautiful. Beautiful.
Listen, that takes skill on an iPhone. I have that skill.
I got it on my fucking Google Pixel, man. It's a little.
No, it takes skill on the iPhone. You have to do it individually.
Well, I do it individually too, but I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah, so am I. So it's fine.
You know what I mean? But it looks like whoever is doing Nick's Instagram is actually using color correction, because here's what you want people to say, or at least in their heads, you want people like me to say, like, oh, those colors pop.
Ooh,
you want the colors to pop. You want the pinks in the beef to pop. You want the brown in the James River to pop. Like they got a fucking reel with I don't know exactly what it is, but it looks like a salad, I'm guessing, because there's peppers, there's tomatoes, there's cabbage. It pops.
Cabbage, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what. I'm not sure. It looks like one of their catering orders.
Is it lettuce? You think
you want the fucking wings?
Do you think it's lettuce instead of cabbage?
No, it's purple. Lettuce be purple?
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at it. So
no. But it's like you want the wings, the orange in the wings, if they're buffalo wings, to just fucking be almost nuclear. Like you want, because that's what stands the fuck out.
Color correct.
I see so many goddamn fucking posts, especially in your fucking beef group, where it's just like
my picture today sucked, but I couldn't tell.
You focused like 2 inches past the sandwich.
I didn't know. I couldn't see. I was
hilarious.
I'm usually pretty good at that, but it was too hot today to think about those things.
Just tap on the son bitch. You know what autofocus is anyway.
No, I fucked it up. It's fine.
Priority Capital.
Ooh, making your world our priority.
PriorityCapital.com. Justin Mario.
He was without wife and child this week and wanted to hang out, and I just couldn't do it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Could have been a good time. He's a good time. That boy good.
Oh, good. 800-761-2118. Yeah, and you can also go to their website, PriorityCapital.com. Hit on the apply now. Look, if you're looking to, fucking franchise a restaurant, like a Dunkin' Donuts or something like that.
Or a fucking Arby's like a cunt.
Like an Arby's like a cunt.
Like a cunt.
A McDonald's like a fucking champ. Well, actually, that reminds me. We'll talk about that too.
Can't eat that.
You want to talk to Priority Capital because you might just not have enough, if you will, capital at your disposal. They do, and they'll help you out with that.
That's like a bank with money.
Exactly. And you want to talk to Justin Mario. He's
reach out to Justin.
He's the guy.
He was at the game last night. He didn't get too drunk and miss the game.
He went to the game?
He was there, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He was on Instagram, but he didn't get too drunk and miss the game like other people. He went and he did his job. He showed up and showed out.
Never going to let him live it down.
No, poor Dougie's going to. Next time I see him, give him so much shit.
Why
you fucking idiot. You missed game 5 of the fucking playoffs, the championship, the game they won because you drank too much and fell asleep.
I need more of a story because there's no fucking way. If you showed up at fucking Sullivan's Tap at fucking 5 o'clock and the game was 8?
You just go to his page and you'll see it. He leaves it out there.
Jesus Christ.
He ain't scared. I'll send some screenshots.
Please do. Thank you to Mike's Amazing Foods.
Ooh,
we'll go to their website, Mike'sAmazingFoods.com, and you can tap on where to buy right in the top left corner there. You can find out where to buy their mayo, their mustard, cooking oil, vinegar, their coleslaw dressing, all their amazing foods. Mike's Amazing Foods. What have you been dipping into Mike's lately?
I've had the mustard. I've had the mayo. I've had the blue cheese. All outstanding. I'm going to buy some cabbage, maybe purple, some purple cabbage.
Too, huh?
Oh, yeah, they got the blue cheese.
These sons of bitches are doing it.
They make oil, and they make things that can be made with oil.
I'm looking at their map right now. I clicked on where to buy on their website.
Yeah.
It is like the whole Northeast, right up to the tippy top of fucking Maine, past Quebec, is covered. But there are some in Florida.
Ooh, you could have some Mike's Amazing Mayo in your mouth.
And there's some in Southeast Florida, because I see some in Tampa. I see some, let me see.
Publix and Delray? Okay, maybe.
Not Delray, but definitely down by Lauderdale.
Lauderdale.
So you know what that would mean.
Oh, a little trip down there to get a beef.
Grab
Go
myself a beef. Grab myself some Mike's fucking amazing mayo, mustard, and fucking blue cheese. Absolutely.
What a day it could be.
What a day. What a day. Thank you to Mike's for sponsoring this week's F Buddies. All right. We did mention a few things during those commercials that we need to
we got to power through these because it's getting late.
Yeah, you getting that fucking those texts?
Getting anxiety. I can feel the pull. The pull's coming.
All right. So one thing that surprised me, you said you and the unicorn are entering into a little personal challenge.
Yeah, this was weird. This was his idea. Apparently, the unicorn loves the lung dart, loves ribbon butts.
I never would have imagined he was a smoker. I've never seen him smoke. I've been to events with him, literally Ferg Fest.
Yeah, I didn't. I guess
more than him at Ferg Fest.
Well, Will smoked more than anybody at Ferg Fest.
And Will doesn't smoke at all.
Awkwardly trying to smoke cigarettes was the weirdest thing of all time. So yeah, Billy likes ripping butts and wants to stop. He said this is the last thing in his list of things that have been a problem for him. Where he has a history and he made some mistakes in his life. He's from the North Shore, of course.
Of course.
And Billy he wants to quit smoking, and he decided to pin his smoking addiction, quitting. He wanted to couple it with me. And the game we're playing was he's going to quit smoking, and I'm going to quit McDonald's.
I guess it's a good thing he didn't say quit drinking.
No, I would not do that. I would say no. I have sponsors.
That's it.
Yep.
It's a business thing.
So here's the thing. I do love McDonald's. I do enjoy a triple cheeseburger, a quad, a big. I love it. I love McDonald's.
I've had McDonald's an excessive amount this week. I've been real fucking bad.
I haven't. I had it last Wednesday after golf.
Squeezed into this shirt. Let me put it that way.
Okay. After golf last Wednesday, I had it because I needed something quick, and that's kind of my go-to for quick food. Mm-hmm. I have many other options, and I actually instead of just saying McDonald's, I said, Billy, give me fast food because I'm a piece of shit.
What would you consider fast food? Because there are some people that would consider beef fast food.
Nope, that's fast casual.
That boy.
No, a fast food chain fast food.
Chain fast food. Okay.
McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell, the typical ones. KFC, I guess I would never have KFC again though.
A lot of these, like outside of McDonald's, I haven't had in probably
they're terrible.
30 years.
Wendy's used to be awesome. It's terrible now. So, but Billy's gonna stop smoking. He smoked a pack a day.
You need to just stop. Period. Challenge or no, just fucking stop.
Well, he is. He's stopping, but he's using me as the challenger, which I'm fine with. I'm
for it.
Yeah. I'm in. I want him to stop smoking. I will chastise the fuck out of him. But like his job is so much harder than mine. I just, instead of stopping at McDonald's after golf tomorrow, have to hit up a beef shop and get a 3-way.
Right.
I'm still there's no replacement for his cigarette. He's not trying Zins or dip or fucking.
He's gonna gain a lot of weight. Is what's
he's gonna go. Yes, of course he is.
He's
going cold turkey.
He's gonna turn to fast food.
He's gonna go cold turkey on cigarettes, and I'm like, I'm going cold turkey off McDonald's, but it's not that pop. It's a every couple of weeks thing. I mean, cousin, a year ago or a year and a half ago in the winter,
right.
Holy, every fucking night.
Right.
I'm well past that right now. I don't look like I'm past it. I'm off the Mickey D's train.
Right.
For the most part. No, again, last Wednesday and before that, probably the previous Wednesday.
Yeah, we all have our slips, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to. I'm going to let Billy. I'm going to stay strong for my boy, like an adult.
I was floored. I was floored. He's a smoker.
I'll just eat peanut butter instead. I love peanut butter.
I had no fucking idea. I never would have imagined he was a smoker.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew?
Never seen him smoke. Never seen a picture of him smoking. Never seen a video of him smoking. You would assume. Like he's done so many fucking beef videos that like in one of them he'd be ripping a butt.
I did know, but I forgot one of those things. I remember when he did a video together, it smelled like cigarettes in his vehicle.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I wouldn't. It's not something I think about. I don't think about what your mouth doing. What that mouth do, Billy?
What that mouth do? Oh,
right,
Dan Bob knows what that mouth do.
Oh yeah, he does.
Just an off the cuff. Doesn't need to be a fucking discussion. But because we're talking about fast food, McDonald's is doing away with their AI drive-through. concept.
Yeah, AI is fucking stupid. Move on from it.
It's kind of racist, actually.
Well, I know what I'm saying, but AI itself is dumb.
The biggest problem with the AI drive-through is accents, non-American accents. It's fucking up the orders. So they're like, yeah, we're gonna go back to humans.
Is it a fake Italian accent from East Boston? Pasta fagiù, gabagool, three-way. Shut up.
Shut up, stupid. AI is racist. There's that one.
AI's been racist forever. It's going to ruin our lives.
Apparently.
Speaking of racism, though, Juneteenth, don't forget about it. I forgot about it.
Fuck, I like I said, I insisted on tomorrow off with extra
pay. Can I tell a quick 30-second story?
Please.
I had to make a phone call for work today, and it was involving payroll for my company, not my real life.
It's going to be a good segue.
And I said, hey, I usually call on Mondays, but I waited till today. And she says, normally there's a fee for having payroll go through on a holiday, bank holiday, she said, but we'll waive it. I said, what holiday are we?
You didn't just accept that they were waiving the fee.
I just said, what holiday? What are we talking about here? And this condescending woman, this bitch, the way she said Juneteenth, the way she told me that tomorrow was Juneteenth. Listen, it hasn't been a fucking federal bank holiday until like 10 minutes ago. Yeah. I know it's the date itself is a huge important day. It's the Emancipation Day, the day we declared slavery illegal. Again, very important day in history. But
it feels like it only became like a big national thing like 3 to 4 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't grow up dealing with Juneteenth. I didn't know about it.
It was a big thing. I remember the first time
I got Jewish holidays off. I got fucking Yom Kippur off. I didn't get Juneteenth.
I remember the first time I heard it, and I Googled it, and it seemed like it was a big deal in Texas. Like always.
Okay, maybe. I don't know.
Always a big deal in Texas from my initial Google search. And then it just started to become a holiday. Okay.
I didn't know.
I'll fucking take it.
It's not right here. Sorry. It's not right here.
Yet.
It'll be there Sunday.
It's not here yet.
Growing up, I had Columbus Day. I had fucking Veterans Day. I didn't get fucking Juneteenth.
Now you don't get Columbus Day anymore.
It's Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm going to piss my pants right back.
All right. All right. So we're going to jump over. Let's see. Where are we going to go from a hard fucking segue of Indigenous people? I need to take a piss. Let's see. We're going to go to tipping. Tipping is there's a post going around. I'm actually going to pop this up, even though Andy's not fucking here. I'll do a second fucking screen. There's a post going around that's become kind of viral, and especially within the restaurant community about tipping. And I'm just gonna go ahead and read it. Truth: restaurants are informing us that servers no longer get to cash out their credit card tips at the end of a shift. The restaurant owner manager tallies the credit receipts, and the tips get taxed and applied to the server's payroll check every week to 2 weeks. A lot of restaurants, I'm reading the tipping thing.
Yeah, there's so much piss, just so much.
A lot of restaurants have already gone this direction. So with that being said, tip your servers in cash, $. I don't know why I did the hashtag, but $, if you can. With so many people paying by credit card, many servers are going home empty-handed at the end of their shift. Just something to think about entering this holiday season. I'm guessing this train started back in the winter. Because what fucking holiday season? It's not Juneteenth holiday.
Why the bourbon cup before that?
Yeah, it's the emojis are weird. There's a Mai Tai one and a burger one.
Listen, I'm going to tell you a quick story about my life as a server, bartender in the service industry. I never once was given my credit card tips in cash because that's fucking stupid.
I did a year as a waiter, and no, exactly the same. The credit card tips went on your paycheck, which was every 2 weeks, and whatever cash tips you got, you took home that night. After tipping out the the bartenders and the whatnots.
I did 10 years as a bartender at Champions. I did a year at Sequels, which is a closed restaurant. I did 1 year at the 99.
Yep.
I did one shift at the Hilltop. That was the worst day of my life. No, I guess
you
now
didn't get cash tips for credit card tips.
No, because it's impossible to do because the business is paying a portion of those tips to the credit card company. You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
Also, pay your fucking taxes.
Pay. I don't get it. What are we doing?
I
waitresses and waiters are making so much fucking money.
So, I mean, it sucks that we agree 100% on this fucking topic because there's no real discussion here. It's just two guys saying, "I agree." But it is what it is. It's like I don't go to work and come home with money. I wait 2 weeks and get my fucking paycheck. That's how jobs work. And those paychecks, spoiler alert, are fucking taxed.
Always.
It's
called being an adult.
Now the argument, bartenders, waitresses, etc., aren't paid as much.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. They're doing just fine. I know by the hour.
You used to, yeah. The by the hour thing. At least, I mean, when I was a waiter, I think I was making $2.35 an hour.
I made the same, yeah.
Yeah. But it is what it is. That's what tips are for. There are places, I know many places, that are adopting the philosophy of actually paying their staff, their bartenders and their waitresses or waiters, a livable wage on top of their tips. There are those places. There are places who are paying them a livable wage and encouraging not to tip.
I like that place.
That's you know who did that? The South Park guys with their fucking Casa Bonita reboot.
Listen, here's the thing. There's no bartender in the fucking world going poor.
No.
They're making bank.
Yeah.
That's what they came here to do. Make fucking bank. I made so much money and I don't have tits.
I know because I'm going broke fucking drinking.
Well, actually, I do have decent tits. I just hate this fucking. Listen, I was in the industry for years, but this sympathy cry for me bullshit that the service industry is getting now is fuck you. You make so much fucking money.
Yeah.
It's silly. Yeah. You're making $300 a night in 7 hours. You're making union plumber wages.
Here's the fun fact. You have to pay taxes to get stuff like credit, buy a house, buy a fucking car. Like you need to do that. And I'm sorry, paying taxes on $2.35 a fucking hour isn't going to get you dick.
I was at a bar recently. I'm not going to name it. A woman bartender was talking to a customer, and he helped her out doing some landscape for her. And she bought a house in the North Shore of Massachusetts by herself.
Right.
And she's a bartender.
Yeah.
And she lives by herself. So full-time workers at most jobs can't do that.
No.
But a cute bartender at a local watering hole is buying a house for $600,000.
I was a radio and TV personality in Boston.
You couldn't buy shit.
I couldn't rent shit.
That's the thing is there's been an overcorrection with the service industry.
There is a lot of boo-hoo what me thing.
COVID was tough. I agree. COVID was tough.
But we were all out of fucking work.
I told you my daughter works at a sub shop and makes $75 to $100 a shift in tips.
Yeah.
Because they spin the fucking iPad.
Yep, they spin the iPad now. But guess what? Those tips go on the fucking check.
Yeah, well, her tips are on a check. If she doesn't get them, all right, so here's the thing. It's fucking wicked late. We are skipping our words of the week.
All right, we'll do that. We're only at 2.5 right now.
Nah, I know, but it's trust me, it's been a fucking Father's Day weekend. Celtics last night. There's an unhappy woman upstairs. Mm-hmm. No, she's excited that.
But you got into it with people.
All right, fine.
Do that because I mean that's your between the tipping thing, and you also got into it with people with the cold cut thing.
I got into it with people, the tipping thing, because I just put a comment. I go to work and don't expect to walk home with money and also pay my taxes.
It's a very reasonable thing.
People, typical Merrimack Valley eats douchebag. You live in, and my address on Facebook is Indonesia, and the reason for there's two reasons for that.
Yep.
I tried to become one name like Madonna. I wanted to be Ferg.
Yeah.
In order to do that, you have to be from a country that allows one name.
Right.
And Indonesia allows that. I couldn't figure it out. We both are friends with someone with one name, and she did it. Blonde chick, fuckable. Okay, she did it. And I wanted to figure it out. Also, I have a lot of people who really, really, really hate me and I need to know my address. So my name is shortened. My address is not available. You cannot find me by Googling Andy Ferg in Indonesia. I don't exist.
Here's the thing. I've asked you about it. I've asked you about it a couple times because I drink and I forget. Most of the time, the response is, I don't know how to change it.
I could put something else. I could put Boston like an asshole, but I'm not going to. It's funny to me.
Yeah.
And another person in the comments.
That guy got so fucking heated.
He's such a little bitch.
So fucking heated. You need to tell us where you live if you're going to comment here, man.
Or tell me you've never worked in the service industry before. I'm like, I bartended for fucking 10 years. I'm well versed in the industry.
Fucking resume before I comment on a Facebook post, dummy.
Also, the post is so fucking dumb. We went over it. It's dumb.
It's dumb.
But that's fine. So yesterday I go to get lunch, and I wanted a cold cut sandwich. I miss getting cold cut sandwiches. I grew up on Lena's, Santoro's, like good places for bread. Yeah. And they're going by the wayside. And in the post, I made a joke. I said, it's hard to find a good cold cut sandwich because all these places think beef's the most important thing in the world. Well, some asshole made them think.
No, that's exactly what he says. Some asshole made beef's the most important thing in the world.
Yes, I'm that asshole.
Yes.
It's a joke. But no one takes things I say as sarcasm. It's always face value.
It wasn't even in one of the popular groups. It was in that fucking North Shore subs and sandwiches and...
Group's getting kind of big, though. So
is it really? Oh, okay.
Not even purpose. I mean, but more fucking followers than the beer page.
Well, that's not hard.
But no one posts. Whatever. It doesn't matter. And I saw that yesterday. So that was funny. I'm like, wow, we don't have zero effort in this one with more followers. Zero effort. And some guys trying real hard, and I'm helping them. So you get your typical, one guy's dad, one of my lovers' dad, comes at me. My son's out of town. How many of those you get, you fat shit? I'm like, okay.
All
right, sure. I said, your son's out of town holding his wife's purse, because I have that joke always ready.
Always ready.
Then the son comes at me, and him and I go at it for hours. And it's like, what do you leave me alone? Just leave me alone.
You got a father-son tag team going at you on Father's Day weekend.
And they always bring up the show. It's always, who listens to your show? And I send a screenshot of just the Instagram. Just the 1,700 Instagram listeners from last week. I'm like, yeah, they do.
Who cares?
I don't.
We got sponsors that pay
exactly.
us.
I go seven. I go 7 sponsors. And
I pay my mortgage on this show. You dumb.
That's right. So then I get done with him after hours of just fucking throwing blows, and then a third. These people, these fucking. I hate the word. I hate the word haters so much. I hate it so much.
Yeah,
but
I know.
They're jealous.
It is. There is a bit of it, and we touched on that with the gaping asshole thing or masshole thing.
Yeah.
Where I think a lot of the hate came from Andy Ferg being Andy Ferg, and all of a sudden now you're branching beyond. They think your head is ballooning bigger than your.
It is. It's way bigger. It's fine. Here's the thing, though.
You know what I'm saying?
I've got this. I think I've got it figured out. These two individuals were very popular / important.
Also, thanks for listening, by the way.
Yes, cool. Yeah, very big listeners. Very popular, and I did thank them. Very popular / important in the early days of the beef page.
Every clip counts, cunt.
That's right. The Facebook beef page, very popular, very important, very big. One of them is the first ever MVB. The page kept getting bigger, and they didn't keep up. They didn't stay with it. And it's ballooned to a juggernaut right now. I'm getting attention from people that I shouldn't be getting attention from. I'm getting tagged in things. Fucking, you and that fucking chick from the Hardee's commercial both liked my post the other night. We're living the dream. Hilarious. We're in the golden age.
You're being told by mainstream media that you're too controversial to be on their show. You're not being ignored. You're actually being answered why you can't come on their show.
Yes. And then you get these people, and I don't know their motivation, but I feel like it's jealousy.
Billy Costa, have Andy on.
Yeah, Billy Costa, you cunt.
Come in the belly.
I don't care. Fuck you, Billy. You had your chance. I'm all set. I'm going to Phantom. They'll still say no to it. I don't care.
They'll say no to.
I'm gonna buy time on Nessun like the rest of you fucking douchebags.
We talk about Justin Timberlake getting pumped out of his fucking stomach.
First, real quick. Hello, Matthew. How are you?
Hey, buddy.
So Yeah, it's getting old though, because these are people I would consider friends in real life, and they don't come. They don't come from me with jokes. It's not jokes. It's visceral hate. You can feel the visceral hate coming out of their mouth, and I've decided to respond in kind. Fine, you want to come at me with your bullshit hate? I have information on you. I have one of your mom's phone numbers. I know one of you has been in the mental fucking psych ward recently. Fine, let's go. Gloves are off, boys. I don't care. And I would never do this without provocation.
Right.
It is, I'm sitting here, here's my lunch, and I get attacked by these fucking douchebag cunts who I used to consider friends. And I'm like, oh, you want to come down this road and attack me, call me overweight, fat, stupid, big head ego.
Well, Jesus,
no one listens to my podcast.
Jesus Christ.
Of course. And again, you're not coming at me with hate.
But that's the funny thing, because in one of these comment sections on the tipping thing, we had a fake argument.
Yes.
In the hopes that they would finally catch on and be like, aha, these guys do a podcast together. You
and I can go back and forth with banter, and it's good-natured ribbing. It's a huge difference. When the people that I would think were friends a year ago or two, like I had a 40th birthday party 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago.
5.
I'm not 45 yet.
Almost.
Yeah. Neither are you, actually.
Almost.
Okay. So I had a 40th birthday party 4.5 years ago. And one of these people, they were both invited. One showed up and got in a costume. It's like, I've known them both since high school.
Yeah.
And they come at me with this fucking gross hate. It's like, this isn't what I expect from friends.
Allies.
And it's this weird jealousy or resentment. I don't know what the word is, but it's like, it's fucking gross.
It's weird. That part I didn't know. I didn't know these are people that you knew personally in your life. I played
football, both of them in high school, and they were friendly. Like, I used to have a group chat with two of them.
That's a little different. So that's a little different.
I can deal with haters on Instagram, stupid idiots who comment.
People you grew up with are people you grew up with, but people like that are friends in your real life, that's a little different. I remember. So I remember when during COVID, when the first Boston Black Lives Matter riot happened.
Do they? Just kidding.
And we're watching live. Everybody's watching it live. I was fucking playing a video game and had no fucking idea it was happening because I was oblivious. It was fucking COVID. Who the fuck gave a shit? Who's watching news during COVID? It's just bad news. But
it's all bad news.
I get a text and it's like, oh, you gotta fucking turn on blah blah blah. Okay, fine. I'm watching. Almost instantly, as I'm watching, somebody throws a fucking barrel through the front windows of Abbey Lane, which was Jason Santos's restaurant, and Jason is a friend.
Sure.
And that angered me. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't honestly know what was happening. I was oblivious.
Go to Twitter like the guy from Phantom Gourmet and be racist?
I literally wrote on Facebook, this is fucking disgusting. That's it. 2 people I went to high school with tagged Nesson and Wicked Bites and tried to have me canceled as a racist. And I'm like, but again, these are people I haven't talked to in 30 years. You know, it's like, all right, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? It's like, that's not exactly what I meant.
We could be canceled for almost everything we said tonight if they were listening.
We could be canceled for every episode. Every episode. Here's the thing.
I'm already canceled.
You're not allowed on Boston media.
I can't get on the radio or the TV anymore.
I used to get on Kiss 108 with Billy Costa.
I used to be a darling of this town with Hillman and fucking Toucher and Rich and all those people. I haven't been on shit in years.
I think the problem is all those shows broke up.
Also, I say cunt.
Fucking Toucher and Rich split up. Danielle fucked off.
Yeah, Danielle was
your in with Hillman. Let's be honest.
We should get her on the live show of the Cabaret. That'd be fun.
Fuck yeah.
I'm making that text tonight.
I haven't fucking seen her in years.
We got to finish this up. I'm hearing footsteps upstairs.
All right, we'll finish
They're angry ones. She knows how to fucking make some noise in the ceiling.
Anyways, people in the comments are cunts.
The ceiling if you want me. We can dive back into this next week.
I'm sure you're going to piss more people off on social media. Yeah.
We'll bother more people. We bother people. We're bothersome.
It's fun. It's fun.
So I'm sorry you are in love with me or are jealous of me, because one or the other or both are true.
Or just are so goddamn sensitive and fucking triggered.
Or miserable in your own life. There's some psychology where
somewhere they're checking one of those boxes.
They're not enjoying my happiness, success, because they suck in some way.
Yeah, you suck. We're great.
Go fuck yourself.
Thanks for the fucking listen.
Appreciate your listens.
And thank you to our sponsors.
Ooh.
All of them. The Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage. First and foremost.
Oh, yeah, of course. The longest tenured sponsor. Ben Franklin, Britco. The second longest tenure. Yeah, in Middleton, second longest tenured sponsor.
Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers.
Yeah, they're getting new signs. You'll know where they are soon.
Fucking fantastic people there. Go there. Fantastic beer there. Fantastic people.
Beer. Oh, good beer.
Go to Twisted Fate, Route 114,
good beer.
Danvers.
Hello, good beer.
Enjoy yourself. Anthony's Roast Beef Pizza in Tewksbury. The world famous Cabaret Lounge, where you will be having an F Buddies live show July 18th. It's a special Thursday night live show at the Cabaret Lounge.
It will be somewhere that Tuesday. We ain't telling yet, though.
Not yet. Well, we'll probably reveal that next week.
Yeah. Also, I'm not here July 4th week, just so you know.
Me either. I'm not going to be up there either.
No, I won't be on the show.
Oh, I'm going to be here.
Yeah, I will be in Maine.
Oh, the whole week.
Oh yeah, that's my week.
All right, this is new to me.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that.
We've done it 4 years in a row, so I figured you'd get on it.
I don't pay attention.
That's all right. We'll figure it out.
Nick's Pizza Subs and Roast Beef on Essex Street in Beverly.
That's them.
Thank you to Nick's.
Yeah.
Priority Capital.
Oh yeah.
Making our world your priority. Making your world our priority.
Your world our priority.
Making your world our priority. Thank you to Priority Capital. Thank you to Justin Mario. Mike's Amazing Foods. Mike's Amazing Mayo. Mike's Amazing Mustard. Mike's Amazing Coleslaw Dressing. Mike's Amazing Blue Cheese. Mike's Amazing Foods.com. Thank you for sponsoring F Buddies. Andy, anything else before we go?
Hold on. There's something else, isn't there?
Is there?
Oh yeah, that Hawk Tua girl. What's?
Oh Jesus Christ! Okay, so
if you want to look up something,
you and Joe from Ben Frank fucking sent me that thing almost instantly on two separate. We're in a group chat, and you sent it on two separate fucking chats. And all I kept thinking, I watched the video, I listened to the video, the whole. Is there something in bed that drives him wild? And she goes, "Oh, you got a Hawk Tua." Spit on that thing. All I heard was the fucking Iron Sheik. Iran #1, USA Hawk Tua. He did it.
Here's the thing.
Throughout the 80s.
Here's the
Hulk
thing.
Hogan, I break his fucking back, Hawk Tua.
I do not enjoy, if I'm watching a pornographic film or in person, that.
I'm not a big fan of that,
especially
the
think a lungy does not need to be involved in sex. I'm putting
that's on a t-shirt. That's coming from your lungs. That's congestion.
A lungy does not belong on my dick. Settle down, princess.
No,
use the moisture in your mouth already. There's already moisture in there.
Spoiler alert.
You want to?
It's not driving. It is driving him crazy, in the sense that he is now really annoyed, but he's getting a blowy, so he's not stopping either.
It's gross. A lungy is gross.
Yeah,
I can do it on my own. Hey, look at me.
You don't want to pull up the congestion from your lungs and Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua is gross. Settle down, young lady.
Gross. Calm it down. Although her accent was adorable. Usually, like that turns me right the fuck off. But she had a weird, stupid accent that was just like, listen,
she's attractive. But anyways,
she's going to the zoo after this.
Stop spitting on dicks. And again, thoughts and prayers, of course, to Tashi. Again, blowing a trannies. Blowing trannies is tough. If you're blowing trannies, it's a tough day. Thoughts and prayers.
If you're blowing trannies, you're going to have a bad day.
But you might even need AIDS, need Descovy or Truvada or for
whatever the fuck Justin Timberlake has allegedly.
Could have some poppers.
Get some fucking poppers, some fucking coke, some amyls, whatever the fuck he's got.
Nitrate, I believe is the word.
I believe that's the word, yes. Yeah. We good?
So, yeah, we're good. We're blowing trannies.
All right, we're blowing trannies. Go fuck yourself. That's